Back at Buffalo, where the Buffalo Sabres are saluting Danny Gare, their former captain, and retiring his number 18.
A lot of people tonight are very proud of this evening and thrilled to have my number next to the French Connection and the late Tim Horton. To achieve an honor like this, there has been a lot of help along the way, and I'd like to recognize some of those special people. To Tom D'Alessano and Larry Quinn and the entire Sabre organization, I say thank you. To the late Seymour and Nordy Knox, along with the late Punch Himlack, who drafted me and brought me here in Buffalo in 1974, I say thank you. To all my coaches and teammates who supported me while playing for the blue and gold. To my line mates Don Luce, Craig Ramsey, Derek Smith, and Tony McKegney, I say thank you. To my friends and supporters that have come here tonight, especially from my hometown in Nelson, British Columbia, to my Aunt Jessie, my dad's sisters, and her 3 sons who traveled all the way from Edmonton, Alberta, I say thank you. And to my family that is here tonight, my sisters, Glenda, Marianne, and Jennifer, and my brothers, Ernie and Maury, I thank you for your love and support. And to the 2 loves of my life, my daughters, Danielle and Kelly, who never saw me play as a Sabre, but can come into this arena and see their name and my number together. That's pretty cool, eh, girls? And finally, my last 2 thank yous, which I'm dedicating this night to. First to my mom and dad, my late father, Ernie, who instilled in me the values and dedication of hard work, and he mentored me to become an NHL player. And also to my mother, Kathy, the greatest hockey mom in the world. I love you, Mom. And the last thank you is to you, the fans of Buffalo. I remember every night I played in front of 16,433 strong across the street at the Old Odd. I will never, ever forget those nights. You fans instilled and reinforced the passion that is the game of hockey. God bless you, Buffalo. Thank you.
Danny Gare, very emotional moment for him and his family, and isn't that something special? Former teammates. Danny Gare played 7.5 seasons with the Buffalo Sabres, was captain here, 2-time 50-goal scorer, tied for the NHL lead in goals scored with 56 in the 1979-80 season, and a one-time teammate of John Davidson.
Yeah. We played junior hockey together, Sam, quite a few years ago.
And he was good then, John, huh? He was a good player.
You know, his line mates in junior were Jerry Holland, who was drafted by the Rangers, and Mike Rogers, who did play for the Rangers after playing in Hartford. It was one of the greatest junior lines you'll have ever seen in all the years of junior hockey. Tom Rennie is at the Rangers bench watching because he is married to Danny Gare's sister. And for Danny, what a great junior player he was. He wasn't a tall guy, but he was huge in heart. He could score goals, stick up for teammates. Wow.
Terrific leader from Buffalo. He went to Detroit, where he played 4.5 years and wound up his career with the Edmonton Oilers. And then came back to Buffalo and has been here ever since as a member of their broadcast team. And a great honor for Danny Gare, who was a great Buffalo Sabre.
You know, his father died quite a number of years ago from Alzheimer's at a young age. He was a great sportsman. He was a person who instilled family values in his entire family, including Danny. And his father was great in Nelson, British Columbia, a small town in the mountains of British Columbia, a great small town. And his father and family did more for scholarships, for colleges, for kids. Just a wonderful group.
And the current Buffalo Sabres came out onto the ice wearing the throwback jerseys with their names on them. They will autograph those jerseys and auction them off for charity, and that's another great thing. And there is Danny Gare with Jaromir Jagr, and there goes the head coach, Tom Rennie, over to congratulate his brother-in-law. There's a lot of hockey talk when the families get together in the summer over in Nelson, British Columbia.
Oh, yeah. You're not kidding. A lot of hockey talk. You're not kidding. Yeah, it's a pretty good, you know, it's not all about how many goals you score. It's about what you do in the community. It's what you do for your team. And was it great to see the French connection together?
Oh, the great French connection.
Robert, Perreault, and Martin.
Should mention that Danny's brother Ernie is a scout for the New York Rangers,
right.
And he's here tonight. So we are just moments away from the start of the second meeting of the season between these two teams. Tom Rennie collecting himself and his team. There will be Feder Tootin will be out again tonight, but he's very close, as John mentioned, the pregame show coming back. That finger, he practiced this morning. They want to have a full practice tomorrow.
Tootin's finger was fractured, but it was not displaced, so he didn't need a pin put in or any surgery at all, so he'll be ready probably Thursday.
Now we're ready for our national anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all our sons' command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does
with the Canadian and American national anthems. And there is Kevin Weeks in goal. His last game was a solid performance Saturday afternoon against the Carolina Hurricanes, his 5th win of the season. Lifetime 4-9 against the Buffalo Sabres. I said right at the top, Mika Norinen played his first game on Saturday. It was the 2nd game of the season, his first start, and he went all the way in a terrific 3-2 win in Boston, and he gets the start tonight for the Buffalo Sabres. The referees tonight are Paul Dvorsky and Gord Dwyer. Brad Kovacic and Derek Amell are the linesmen, and the red-hot Jaromir Jagr with 6 points in the last 2 games. He is 2nd in the league in scoring with 35 points. Nylander with Straka, Jagr, Malik, and Roosevelt for the Rangers. Tim Connolly, the one-time New York Islander, with Alesh Kotelik, number 12. Connolly wears number 19, and the captain Daniel Briere, number 48 for Buffalo. Kotelik with a big drive. Rebound, it's a save by Weeks. How about that? Connolly quickly into the rebound. That Kotelik has got a tough shot.
The last season hockey was played, Connolly hardly played because of a concussion. And it gave him last winter to try to recover, and now he's starting to find his game. There's that long shot you were talking about, and boy, did Connolly ever drive to the net. That's a pretty sharp save.
Connolly with 9 points in his last 7 games. Straka trying to clear. That's denied by Ludman. Tony Ludman, one-time Calgary Flame. This is Briere making some moves, and it goes into the corner. Talinder, Henrik Talinder. There's been a couple of changes in pronunciation that we'll catch up with in a moment. Connolly centers. Briere shoots, blocked by Roosevelt.
Buffalo's got good feet early.
Man, long shot by Ludman. Save off the glove of Weeks.
Every loose puck they're getting to.
Good start for Buffalo. Connolly behind the net. Briere looking for Kotelik. Save Weeks. Oh, Weeks has made 4 good saves early.
Call a cop, Sam. Find the Rangers' leg. Somebody stole them. Real good first shift for Buffalo. Good first shift for Weeks.
Talinder makes the move. The Swedish defenseman works against Marek Malik. Now it's Mike Greer, number 25, Chris Drury, number 23, and Jochen Hesch, number 55 for Buffalo. Rangers get out of the zone. Veli Nieminen dumps it in. Talinder's still on. Hosso overskates the puck, got hit by Talinder. Talinder and Ludman played against the Joe Thornton line Saturday.
They held Joe Thornton to just 1 shot on goal. Boston only had 22 total, and Buffalo walked in and won that game. And then Boston went to New York, and the Rangers beat them. And then Boston's had a ton of meetings since, trying to figure out how their team's not winning games.
Greer dropped it back. Dmitry Kalinin, the defenseman, goes deep. He's shoved to the boards by Jason Strudwick. Strudwick has come on with Poti on defense. Drury moves it down for Hesch. Hesch checked by Strudwick. Strudwick takes him to the boards. Greer against Poti. Rangers have Ruchin with Pruka, who intercepts the pass and brings it down. Nice move by Pruka. Oh, pass, a beauty, just missed. Poti's pass is tipped away by McKee. Jason Ward just came on. Pruka tried to get it to Betts. He did. Betts has it, controls, plays it in deep. The deflection knocked away by Norinen. Now it's Pruka. Getting back to the point, and the shot by Kondrachev was deflected wide. Kondrachev and Kasparaitis have come on.
2 good plays by Pruka on this shift alone.
It was a better shift for the Rangers.
Yeah, well, Pruka was a large part of that, Sam.
Betts was tied up by Teppo Numminen. Puck out of the zone. Finneganov is on, number 61 for Buffalo, with Thomas Vanek, number 26. First penalty of the game is coming up.
I think Kondrachev will get it, I think.
No, I think it's against Buffalo.
Oh, I think you're right then. You're absolutely right in the offensive zone. It was maybe on Kondrachev. Here you're going to see the Rangers. This is in the Rangers zone, and Briere with a shot and a good block there by Roosevelt. You were talking about Weeks and his goaltending. There's another one coming up here from Kolnick. He's got a great shot. And then the penalty here, yeah, you're right. The Sabre player took one arm off his stick. Who is that in there, Sam?
In the penalty
26,
box is Thomas Vanek.
Thomas Vanek, right, offensive zone penalty. Lindy Ruff said the Rangers power play is a big part of their game. We have to keep them to 5 power plays or fewer.
Buffalo penalty, number 26, Thomas Vanek. 2 minutes.
And puck deflects into the bench. 2 minutes for holding to Vanek. Gives the Rangers the power play. This Rangers power play brought to you by United Rentals. When your team needs a power play, call United Rentals. Jaromir Jagr leading the NHL with 11 power play goals.
And we'll be in Atlanta Thursday night, Thanksgiving evening, for the game there, and Kovalchuk plays for them. He has 10 power play goals. Straka plays the point, and taking his place on left wing is Pruka for the power play.
Nylander, Jagr, and Pruka up front. Here comes Jagr. Straka and Roosevelt play the points. And the puck is fired all the way down by Paul Gaustad. Number 28. Buffalo changes up. They had Derek Roy and Paul Gaustad on. Now they have Jochen Hecht with Tim Connolly. Here's Pruka firing it around. No score in the game. We're nearly 4 minutes in. Jagr got it back to Roosevelt. Now it's Straka. Roosevelt with Connolly there. Straka facing Hecht. Jagr's pass. Want to get it through to Straka, who's cutting from the point, and it actually hit Pruka. Driving to the net, Nylander. It's taken away, kept in by Roosevelt. Blocked
Nice
by
play.
Connolly.
Connolly with a good read, a long reach, and a good quick stick. Intercepted that play. 40 seconds to go, and not much so far by the Rangers. They make a change now.
Rangers regroup. Tom Poti has come on with Marek Malik. Greer on the forecheck. Dominic Moore is on with Steve Ruchin and Marcel Hossa. Ludman lifts it on the backhand all the way down. 15 seconds left in the Rangers power play. That pass was tipped, a little careless on the pass. Long shot steered away, but Drury gets to the puck. Drury checked by Poti. And Poti takes it back. Final seconds of the Rangers power play. And now it's over, and Vanek returns.
Sabres are sharp. They've had one real mistake in the game so far. First 5 minutes of it, that was a Greer turnover to Pruka. Other than that, they have been good. Really sharp early.
No score in the game. A takeaway by Hossa, who tipped it wide. McKee and Hossa bumped. The net almost came off the pegs.
That was Buffalo's second mistake.
Malik taken away. And Ludman able to move it out of the zone. Derek Roy is on for Buffalo. Number 9. Recently called up. A giveaway. Here's Jason Ward. Centers, and it went by Betts. Now the net is off.
I think it was off the whole time.
And they have not stopped play. Play continues. I'm sure the referee had to see it. Afinogenov is stopped. Loose puck in front. And it's cleared aside.
Oh, they
the
haven't
net's
seen it.
still off.
This is goofy.
Hello? Is anybody watching?
Still haven't seen it.
Oh, now he did. And now
it's a
a penalty is called.
To the goaltender.
Now they're...
You know, Sam, I think, I'm not sure, but I think that they'll continue play. Well, I don't know. The net was off the mooring. I know.
The net is off.
I know. Here's the Rangers heading to the net, and the net's well off the mooring by a good foot. And as Norton went behind the net, Sam. Oh, this is the giveaway, which leads to the play at the net off the mooring. No goal scored, but the goaltender Norton went in behind the net. Let's see how it happens. He goes behind the net. He's going to play the puck. Now he wanted to just grab it, which he did, and he's given a minor for delay of game. And he knew the net was off the mooring. It looked to me like the officials say that if the net's off the mooring, that's fine. We know what the plane of the net is. Let's continue play. Did it not look like that? That's what it looked like.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying that's what it looked like.
Me, yeah.
I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm saying that's what it looked like.
Puck out of the zone. So the Rangers have their second power play early in the game.
I got to get on the phone. That's a new one on me. I got to figure this out.
Inspector Davidson will find all the information. Set up in front for Pruka was tipped away. Rangers power play is 12th in the league. They've scored 26 power play goals. Buffalo's penalty killing is 20th in the league.
Rangers were 0 for 5 here when they lost 3-1 October 22nd. And they're 0 for 1 going into this one tonight.
Time of the penalty was 5:53. Nylander, Pruka, and Jagr up front. Straka and Roosevelt at the points. Here's Straka. Wrist shot deflected by Hecht. Bangs off the glass. Played by Ludman all the way down. It used to be Tony Lidman. Someone asked him how his name should be pronounced. He's from Finland. He said it's Ludman, so now it's Tony Ludman. And
there's a lot of broadcasters.
Talinder.
A lot of broadcasters in this league that aren't very happy with you, because now we all have to change.
Not my fault. There's a nice pass off the post. Yager ripped it off a beautiful feed from Malik. Malik had gone in deep. Now it's Roosevelt trying to stop Greer. Save made by Weeks.
When the Rangers lost here in October 3-1, they hit 4 goalposts. That's 5 now that they've hit against Buffalo, where the puck doesn't want to go in the net.
While you're investigate if those posts are too fat.
He ripped it. He shot it quick. It was a beautiful setup by Malik. Had the goaltender cleanly beaten. Only 10 seconds to go on the power play.
Pody, no score in the game. 7:45 gone by. Yager again hits the post.
Outside, very outside of the goal post.
2 posts for Yager. And that shot by Betts is a save, and the rebound goes wide. Power play is over. Rangers came close. And it's offside. Offside Buffalo. 11:57 to go in the first. No score.
Here's a look at the Panasonic digital replay. Yager, goalpost, off the inside of the goalpost. And a second wrist shot here, tight to his skates, outside of the same goalpost. Instead of the Rangers having the lead, they lead in goalposts. That's it.
All right, Inspector Davidson. Oh,
Panasonic digital replay. Ideas for life.
Hey, that was good.
Just tried to make a quick call to the league to figure out exactly what happened. Basically, they think that the referee didn't see the net off. Okay. The Rangers have if it becomes a ploy by the defensive team, the other team has a chance to handle the puck. But with that situation, the official must not have seen it off.
Okay.
And it's a good young referee that was there. That's Gord Dwyer, a young referee who's really has some refereeing talent, but I guess he didn't see it. You would tell it was him because Dvorsky, the other referee, doesn't wear a helmet.
Right. 11:20 to go in the first. Sabres with 7 shots. Rangers, despite having, there was a collision. Kondrachev is shaken up. Mayer and Kondrachev collided, and Kondrachev's got a left leg injury.
Yeah, he's in a lot of pain just trying to get to the bench.
Afinogenov set up for Connolly. Back pass. Kept in. Long shot way wide. That was Briere who fired. Kalinin trying to keep it in. He's hit by Ortmeyer. Puck deflects to the Rangers bench. And on the bench, Kondrachev is in pain.
If he can't continue, the Rangers go to 5 defensemen. And in Carolina, the Rangers went to 5 defensemen when Tutin was hurt, and it didn't go so well. It was the left leg of Kondrachev that was extended. Mayer's leg was straight up and down. It was not a dirty play by any means. Mayer did not extend his leg to make the check. He moves in. Yes, it's leg on leg, but it was the leg of Kondrachev that was extended, which created the problem. He's a good young defenseman, and he's in a lot of pain, but he's still on the bench, and that's a good sign.
Tim Connolly for Buffalo. Around the boards. Puck was kept in by Kalinin. Here's Briere out in front, shot it wide. John Briere like to shoot a little bit.
12 goals, leads the team. 20 points, leads the team.
Puck on his stick, he's firing. Here he is again. He's checked by Moore. Nice move. Briere out in front, off his stick, missed by Kotelik. Kalinin trying to put it in front of his block. Long pass. The shot by Kotelik was blocked. Ortmeyer trying to get clear. He's written down.
Penalty.
Kotelik, and the penalty upcoming.
Be the 3rd one to Buffalo in a row. As Ortmeyer got dragged down just inside the blue line. This is 2 offensive zone penalties to Buffalo and 1 to the goaltender for delay of game behind his own net, and the Rangers have to take advantage of these things. There was the hook by Kotelik, so he's going to the box. And the Rangers have to take advantage of this because it's the only chance they have right now. Buffalo's really working, doing a lot of good things, but they can't score. They're all over the puck in the offensive zone, all over it. Rangers sliding and diving and blocking shots. But now they get the 3rd power play.
John, seems to be, thus far, it's been that one big line for Buffalo. Here's Greer shorthanded. And a save by Weeks. Bats the rebound.
Yeah, the Briere line, yeah.
Very tough. Now it's Roosevelt. 3rd power play for the Rangers. 0 for 2 on the power play with 1 shot on goal. Hooking call on Alesh Kotelik. at 9:53. No score in the game. Straka, Roosevelt, Yager, Pruka, and Nylander. Yager goes all the way, deflected off the defenseman, and it was knocked aside. Pruka taken away from him, and the Sabres bring it down. That shot deflects up into the netting. Paul Gostad taking it.
Kondrachev now standing up on the bench, trying to put weight on his left leg. And moves down now towards the end of the bench. There's Kasparaitis talking. One thing about him playing with Kasparaitis, Sam, Kondrachev is trying to learn English. He's from Russia. He's a young kid. Kasparaitis, even though he's Latvian, does speak Russian, of course.
Right.
And a lot of times in practice and right there on the bench, you'll see Kasparaitis try to explain things in the native language, which makes it easier for him to comprehend what's going on.
Malik fires in off the corner boards and cleared right out. Good play by Jay McKee for Buffalo.
5 solid minutes of penalty kill for Buffalo, other than Yager hitting the goalpost.
45 seconds to go on the Rangers power play. Marcel Hossa moves across, tied up along the boards, and it's cleared out again. Tim Connolly this time. Jochen Hesch bearing down on Tom Poti. Malik pushes it ahead to Yager. And across, Ruchin. Ruchin checked by Talinder. Down comes Yager. Hossa to Yager. Malik. And the one-timer by Poti missed the net. Hard shot. Yager. Hossa. Yager across. Poti is in. Missed the net again.
He had to go high. He had to go high because Norton was down on his side.
And a great effort by Chris Drury to clear. That'll do it for the power play.
Shots are 9-3 in favor of Lowe. There's 9-4 now. And the Rangers have had 6 minutes of power play.
Here's Godalik. No score in the game. Dangerous player. Got a tremendous shot. Slides it in front. Save made. Derek Roy, I should say. He's from Ottawa. Could be Waugh, could be Roy. He wants Roy. Okay. Roy pressuring Strudwick. And the puck cleared down. 7:40 to go, first period, no score. And the Rangers have failed to cash in 3 power play opportunities. Nice pass in front, just behind.
Just got deflected,
tipped,
Sam,
right?
yeah.
Back the other way, 3-on-2 across Sabres. Saved by Weeks, and he holds on. 7:23 to go in the first. No score.
This is a reverse angle. Look at the Panasonic digital replay. Poti had to go high. Little too fine over the crossbar, forced high. Now watch in front there. The pass out across by the Rangers, just deflected. And here's a good save and a sneaky turnaround shot by Roy. Panasonic digital replay, ideas for life.
Face-off win by Connolly. Pushed into the corner by Brian Campbell. Roosevelt gets it to Ortmeyer and lifts it out. 7:15 to go, first period, no score in the game. Ludman moves it around. Moore is there to stop it. And it's kept in at the line by Malik. Long shot tipped wide.
Ortmeyer.
Moore hustled to it. Another penalty upcoming. And it's on the Sabres. The 4th one. High sticking call. 4 penalties in the game. All 4 for Lindy Ruff's Buffalo Sabres.
He said we keep it under 5. We'll be okay against the Rangers. Well, this is their 4th, and they're still okay because the Rangers power play hasn't been very good. Timeout's been called here. I think I just heard timeout called. I thought I could be wrong. In front of the net, Ortmeyer got clipped up high in the face, and the penalty called. Wow. Ortmeyer had the deflection too. There's the stick coming up, already tapped him across the side of the face. So Tony Ludman in the box. It was not a timeout call. They thought I heard that. I apologize.
High sticking the call. Same unit that starts the power play is on for the Rangers. It's Yager, Nylander, and Pruka up front. Straka and Roosevelt play the points.
Straka plays the point. One reason is because when the puck's deep in the Rangers zone, he can skate it up the ice and quarterback it into the offensive zone. The Rangers don't have a defenseman that does that very well.
Yager along the boards. Jay McKee is there for Buffalo. Teppo Newman and the other defenseman. Straka, that's Nylander giving it to Yager. Try to get it back. Here's Roosevelt to Straka. Back to Roosevelt. Now Yager. McKee goes to him. Blocks the pass out of the zone. Greer hustling after it.
McKee blocks
nice
a lot
play by Greer.
He blocks a lot of shots and a lot of passes. He's always been a good penalty killer. He's just back from a fractured foot.
6 minutes to go in the first. Rangers on their 4th power play of the period have had only 2 shots on goal on the power play on the first 3. All the way around to Jágr. Now for Pruka. Kalinin is on with Talinder on defense. Connolly and Hesht for Buffalo. Back to the point, Straka. He shoots and a save made through traffic. Jágr tried to backhand it across for Pruka, and it was tipped. Hesht trying to clear, denied by Pruka. Hesht trying to work it free. Kalinin moves it to Hesht. Hesht clears all the way down. Good job penalty killing by the Sabres.
It's better than good. It's about as good as it gets. The Rangers had one great chance and Jágr hit the post.
Malik, in it goes. Norrinen.
Now, if you face the Rangers power play 4 times in a period, you'd think the goaltender's got to be your best player, right?
Moore with a backhander, and Norrinen makes the save.
He makes the save, but it was not much of a shot. Norrinen hasn't even had to work here. That's how good the penalty kill's been by the Buffalo Sabres. We were talking about McKee and how he blocks a lot of shots coming off a fractured bone in his foot. Well, he's developed through his training staff some plastic ankle guards. It's Velcro that goes between the boot and the skate in the opening, and also Velcro behind the ankle to make sure that that particular piece of apparatus stays on his feet, and maybe that'll stop him from having fractured bones in his feet. More players, Sam, should, as the power play expires, more players should find equipment to protect their feet.
Shot by Ward, saved by Norrinen. Maxim Kondrachev on the ice for the Rangers to finish up the power play, but good to see him back. He seems to be skating freely. Play stops with 4:42 to go in the first. No score. Budweiser salutes America's designated drivers. Responsibility matters. Sam JD and the MSG crew in Buffalo. Glad you're with us. Hope you're preparing for a great Thanksgiving holiday. We'll be with you Thursday night from Atlanta. Hope you'll be with us for that as the Rangers meet the Atlanta Thrashers.
Yeah, Atlanta tonight playing in Montreal. Another big important game tonight. Interesting game is Washington playing at Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah?
First ever meeting between the 2 prized rookies. Ovechkin with Washington and Sid the Kid Crosby for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Back-to-back #1 draft picks. Puck is fired out and into the Rangers zone. Kasparaitis against Derek Roy. Maxim Afinogenov, number 61, is there. Kondrachev took down Roy, prompting a roar from the crowd. Nothing happened there. Billy Niemanen getting in the mix. Nice play by Afinogenov to get out of traffic. Gets it back from Niemanen. Goes around the net. At the point, Brian Campbell. Now Teppo Niemanen. Looks like a Buffalo power play the way they're controlling the puck.
These forwards here, they're all over the place for Buffalo. Afinogenov, first game back after missing 5 with a rib injury, and looks pretty sharp.
Oh, Norrinen gave it away, but he retreats, gets back into the crease. Bad play by Norrinen. He went to the circle to play the puck and then gave it away. Good work by Moore, Ortmeyer, and Holweg. Fans continue to yell for a penalty as they see Buffalo players go down. Cody back for the puck. Here's Holweg. And Ortmeyer. He's bumped by Hesht. And Norrinen one-hands it around to Kalinin. No score in the game. 3:18 to go. First period. And the Rangers, the key number in this game, Rangers 0 for 4 on the power play here in the first period. Oh, Greer with a flying hit on Ortmeyer. I mean, he left his feet.
Yeah, he was about 2 feet in the air.
Cody, and there goes Greer, and penalty is upcoming.
Cody had a stick up and I think clipped him.
Yep. Greer went by Cody. Cody stepped to avoid him and got his stick up instead, and there's the first Rangers penalty against a very good power play for the Buffalo Sabres.
Cody in the box. Holweg here. He goes for a change. Now this is the play where Greer Actually, you know what, Sam? When you watch that, he left his feet on impact. You're allowed to leave your feet on impact. I'd like to see that one again. I'm not sure the stick made contact, did it?
I wasn't sure. It seemed
Greer
that
with
way.
his hit that looked like he left his feet.
Yeah.
You can hit the guy and leave your feet on impact. You can't leave your feet and fly into a
So
man.
it was the
It's two different
follow-through.
things. Follow
Okay.
through. That was a legal play by Greer.
Okay. My apologies. First power play of the game for Buffalo. Long shot deflected wide. And it's taken away. Buffalo uses 4 forwards and 1 defenseman for their power play. Nice move. Ward shoots, save. Nornan, Brian Campbell, Tim Connolly at the points. Jochen Hesch, Daniel Briere, and Chris Drury up front for the power play for Buffalo. Rangers had Ward and Betts on. They go off, and Ortmeyer and Moore come on. Rangers penalty killing number 2 in the NHL. Campbell sends it flying into the stands. And
Sam, I'm not
stopped.
sure that Pody's stick caught Greer. Maybe Greer caught the shoulder pad. There's the stick. Oh, yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right off the forehead. My apologies. My apology. It was his follow-through when he shot the puck, and then he's bringing his stick up, and it clipped right off the forehead. Good call by the official. Good replay by our gang downstairs.
There's your buddy Devo.
Yeah, well, he was right on it. That was the correct call. The play before, though, Greer, again, it's a tight play. If you leave your feet and fly into a man, it's a penalty. But if you explode high after hitting him, that's not a penalty.
Okay. Power play Buffalo has 1:05 remaining. Period has 1:55 remaining. No score. Ortmeyer. And a good clear by Kasparaitis. Norinen. And Teppo Numminen on. Numminen with Alesh Kotelik, who's got a tremendous shot from anywhere on the ice. He plays the left point. Rangers control. Kondrachev clearing. Kondrachev seems to be okay.
He put some pressure on his left leg there. Seems to be okay. That's good news. So that means it probably wasn't a knee. Maybe the thigh got the Charlie horse type play, a bruise to the thigh, but he's okay.
Nieminen is on now.
He's a tough kid.
And Ruchin tried to move it around, was blocked. Ruchin chops it off the glass. Ruchin third time gets it out of the zone. Controlling and shooting wide of the net. Coming down to 1 minute remaining in the period. 8 seconds to go in the Buffalo power play. No score in the game. And the power play is over. Tom Pody back on. Team's at full strength. Chris Drury moves in. Drury against Kasparaitis. Centers. Here's Greer. Good back pass. Shot by Ludman goes wide. Now it's Greer. Back behind the net. Drury centers, and nice play by Betts. Betts is so understated, John. Quietly, he's so effective in all zones. Offside Buffalo.
Well, he was certainly in good position on that play, Sam, defensively. Teppo Numminen, I think most people in the sporting world fully understand what happened last night in Detroit with Yuri Fisher having the seizure and then his heart stopped and they saved his life right at the Detroit bench. Teppo Numminen a couple years ago playing in Dallas had an irregular heartbeat that they had to take care of in a playoff series. If I remember correctly, it was a playoff series, and here he is playing again, and the doctors were able to fix through a procedure what his problem was. Boy, that's scary stuff. That last night was something.
The work of the medical staff in Detroit is to be praised. No end. They saved a man's life last night.
30 seconds it took for the doctor to get down to start working on Fisher. 30 seconds.
Great work.
Here in Buffalo, the doctor sits 2 rows back behind the benches. So if something happens, bang, he's right there.
Good play in front by Pody blocking that shot. Here's Ludman again toward the net. Deflects away, and the horn sounds, ending the first period.
Well, Buffalo's penalty kill, Yager's goal post, that was the difference. The Rangers ended up with 9 shots, Buffalo 11, but the Rangers had 4 full power plays to deal with and couldn't score on it. So I thought the Sabres had great legs early, then they took penalties and it took their flow away. The Rangers were able to gather themselves and then had a pretty good penalty kill themselves.
It's time now.
Rangers head for the locker room. No score in the game. We'll be back with Marty Straka after this. Welcome back to Buffalo. New York Rangers hockey is brought to you in part by Continental Airlines, official airline of the New York Rangers. Continental Airlines, work hard, fly right. And by Panasonic, ideas for life. No score here in Buffalo. Rangers and Sabres, end of the first period. Niagara Falls, not too far away. The beautiful falls here in Buffalo. The Rangers defensively do the job. Kevin Weeks faced 11 shots, and early on, boy, he was sharp and did a great job keeping the Sabres off the board. Well, fans, now two great games come together on MSG for the PokerRoom.tv shootout. Want to play? Go to MSGNetwork.com to enter, then prepare to face your fellow fans on the ice for a winner-takes-all shootout. Go to MSGNetwork.com to play the PokerRoom.tv shootout. We are pleased to be joined by Blair Betts right now between periods. Blair, talk about the strength in your shoulders, how you've gotten that back and how that's helped you this season.
Well, I mean, I've had 3 surgeries on my shoulder the last 3 years, and I think we finally got the problem figured out. I've done a lot of work on my rotator cuff especially, and the muscles in my back, which help stabilize the shoulder.
How difficult was that for you to go through 3 surgeries?
It was pretty difficult. I mean, only playing, 15, 20 games a year, and then having to come back 10 months later and compete for a spot on an NHL club. That was probably the most trying time of my career so far. But things have worked out so far this year.
Blair, you've really, from watching at least up in the booth looking down at the game, you've really improved your face-off game. And what do you? I mean, the shoulder healthy helps obviously, but what do you say has been the main thing becoming so much better at winning faceoffs? In fact, one of the better ones in the league right now.
Just working on it a lot. The centermen on our team take a lot of pride in faceoffs, and a lot of faceoff percentage comes from your wingers and defensemen helping out on scrambled pucks as well. But for the most part, we practice faceoffs a lot during practice and in pregame skates, and especially knowing your opposition helps as well.
Blair, thanks for joining us on short notice. Good luck the rest of the game.
All right, thank you.
Blair Betts, one of the unsung heroes of the New York Rangers so far this season. Tonight's guests receive a $100 gift certificate to Delmonico's. Here in Buffalo, the Rangers and Sabres are scoreless end of 1. We've got an update coming your way from the MSG Sports Desk right after this. Welcome back to Buffalo. Sam, JD, and the MSG crew. This is the Jeep Intermission Report, and we bring you the Jeep Intermission highlights of the first period. No scoring, but some chances in that first period, John.
Buffalo had some shots early. This was a good one on the rebound right there by Connolly, who's been Buffalo's best forward in recent games. That one was chipped wide. It was a case of, here's a reverse angle look at Greer heading in with a good backhander. Weeks was busy early, really did the job, and then the Rangers had some chances themselves on the power play. That was their best. Off the inside of the goalpost, Yager couldn't finish. 6 goalposts hit by the Rangers in 4 periods of play here in Buffalo so far this season. Yager with 2 there.
A lot of power play time. Yager was on the ice for over 9 minutes, but the Rangers failed to capitalize. We'll be back with the start of the second period right after this. Welcome back. Ooh, that looks good, John. We got to stay away from the fried food.
Chicken.
New York Rangers hockey is brought to you in part by American Express. My life, my card. Bring out that card and buy those wings.
Do you like them hot
And
or
by
mild?
Canon, your source for document management. I like them mild, my man. Otherwise, bring out the Tums and the Rolaids and everything else, and the Pepto.
Oh my gosh. You have to have the hot ones here because it's snowing outside.
That is beautiful.
It's snowing outside.
Look
You
at
need
that.
to keep yourself warm.
John, I'll be back in about 15 minutes.
It's snowing outside. It is. I'm serious.
Time for the Nissan Trivia Quiz. First off, I wish Mike Crispino would have gotten me that point on Sunday. But Stan Fischler, could you once maybe give me your point, Stan? Come on.
Why'd you say that so nice about Mike? That's not what you told me this morning. It was a lot more.
No, I didn't.
You were rough on Mike
Andy
this
Gare's
morning.
number 18 is the 5th number retired by Buffalo. Which NHL franchise has retired the most uniform numbers?
It's a good question. I know the answer.
You do?
Yep. I know the answer.
Yeah? Already? You wrote it down?
I'm not going to change it either.
No.
Do you know the answer?
I have an idea.
Let's do it right now then.
Right? No. I'm going to think about it. Yeah, look at that. Yager
Well,
and Straka.
It's pretty simple to figure out what they're talking about. It's a power play that didn't click 4 different times, 8 full minutes of power play time, and the Rangers couldn't score. But that's good communication. I'm sure they talked about it during the intermission.
In the battle of Ovechkin versus Crosby, Crosby and the Penguins 4, Washington and Ovechkin nothing.
Goodness gracious.
Crosby has at least 1 goal. He had 1 in the first 3. Don't know who scored the 4th goal.
Another big game, or good game tonight. Carolina, Ottawa 2-2, right?
2. Ottawa took a 2-0 lead. Carolina, with Eric Stahl getting another goal, came back to tie that. Underway in the second. Moore, Ortmeyer, and Holwig open up for the Rangers with Malik and Roosevelt. Puck around the boards to Teppo Numminen. Numminen and Brian Campbell for Buffalo on defense, with Hecht and Greer and Drury up front. There's Mike Greer.
15 minutes into the first period, Greer all of a sudden became alive, didn't he?
He started
to make it happen.
Long pass to Ortmeyer. Deep, smart play. Rangers change. Ludman, defenseman from Finland, playing it to Tim Connolly.
Briere line on the ice again, Sam, with Connolly. And this line was good in the first period.
Shot was blocked by Strudwick, who takes Connolly to the boards.
Connolly's played so well that Briere has become a winger. And Connolly, they're saying here in Buffalo, the last few games, has been their best centerman. Best forward.
Yeah, he's picked up his game.
After those serious concussion problems, to have a kid come back and really find his game. You pull for people like that. People have had serious head injuries, and you wonder if their career is finished at a young age. Now he's coming back, and boy, is he playing well. It's great stuff to see.
9 points in the last 7 games, I mentioned earlier, and that's a big boost for the Buffalo Sabres. Jay McKee fires it around the board. Sabres were good on faceoffs in the first period.
How about that?
Nice pass from a Finneganov. Great move, saved by Weeks.
Penalty.
Vanek was taken down. He made the great move and took the shot, then got tripped up. Power play Buffalo. How about that pass from Finneganov?
Finneganov's starting to get slippery out there. When he's slippery, he can make little moves in quiet spaces. Oh, baby, was that hot. 2 players on him, right back through his legs, and that trapped 2 Rangers on the sideboards, and then Bodie got caught moving across. And Kevin Weeks with a nice save, but it does lead to the power play for Buffalo, their second, as Hossa goes to the box.
Gaustad, Vanek, and a Finneganov up front, with Kodalik at the left point, 4 forwards, and the right point, Teppo Numminen. Numminen with the puck toward the net, tipped just wide. Deflection in front by Paul Gaustad. Gaustad, a native of Fargo, North Dakota. Vanek with a shot that's blocked. Moore's got it, and he clears it. And Ortmeyer, Moore, Kasparaitis, and Kondrachev go off.
Where was Roger Maris from?
From Fargo, North Dakota.
That's what I thought. How about that one, big ball?
Nicely done, John. You know you love baseball.
Yes.
Big baseball guy. Swinging and missing was Ward. Roosevelt clearing attempt was deflected, and he got hammered.
Yeah, aggressive penalty kill. Good job so far by the Rangers.
Nice clear by Malik.
No real setup time.
1 minute to go in the power play for Buffalo. No score in the game. Early in the second.
J.P. Dumont not in the lineup.
Right.
Out with a groin lower abdomen injury that needs rest. He said it's not serious, but he's a pretty good goal scorer, and he's missed on their power play, no question.
He played through with it for a week, maybe even 2.
2, yeah. Finally it caught up.
Oh, good play by Ville Nieminen.
And he's had a little trouble with the flu bug, right? Nieminen?
Stomach. But Ville, John, he's from another planet. Ville, what'd you eat? Why'd you have the stomach flu? 2 quesadillas.
Earlier we showed Jay McKee, the defenseman for Buffalo, with his ankle guards. Jed Ortmeyer turns his feet to the outside, and he has, as you can see, a piece built right in. So when he turns his foot, that extra piece, if it takes the shot of the puck to it, that protects him. It's almost like a Kevlar that the training staff built in there.
Cassio Marquez.
Yeah. Caston, he can build anything.
Oh, he's terrific.
And
he ought to
that's,
patent some of the things that he
that
puts together.
provides a lot of extra protection.
Yes. Well, you know, we talk about it a lot. Here's Drury, back pass to the point. Power play is over. Good penalty kill for the Rangers. That shot was blocked and cleared out of the zone. But the trainers, anytime a player goes to one of the trainers and asks for something, needs something, the trainers find a way to get it done.
Sam, when we played junior hockey in Western Canada, and you drive 6, 8, 10, 14, 20 hours sometimes between games on buses. We had a guy named Bearcat Murray who trained a long time with the Calgary Flames before retiring. He drove the bus, did all the medical stuff, and all the equipment. I mean, that was a complete package.
Well, the Rangers trainers are outstanding. This is Gaustad moving in. Centers blocked by Weeks. Recovered by the Sabres. Adam Mayer along the boards. Checked there by Kondratyev. In deep, Gaustad. Gaustad checked along the boards by Kondratyev. Try to wind it in deep. It's taken away by Dominic Moore. He's double teamed. And the Rangers, Jed Ortmeyer, bumped by McKee, but able to move it out of the zone. Rangers, I just want to get back and mention Casio Marquez, Beats Johnson, and Jim Ramsey, outstanding training staff for the Rangers.
Bruce Lafrari.
And I don't want to get him.
Four guys that travel. Bruce the masseuse does a good job too. That's a very tight-knit group of people. The players really enjoy them.
Centered, missed, shot by McKee, missed the far post, and all the way out. McKee with a hard shot. There was an opening on that far side. A little over 5 minutes gone by in the second. Here's a chance for Nylander, and he shot it high. He waited.
He
wanted
to pass. Yeah, he looked to pass. That's his #1 priority. And then the goaltender, Norton, was down a little bit. Norton looks a little small in there. He doesn't make himself look real big.
Good play with the stick, though. He's made a couple of deflections, says Norton. Yager in the corner. Yager controlling. Pass off a skate of Greer. Recovered by Nylander. Here's Yager again. Straka's behind the net. Roosevelt to Yager. Quick shot. Save. Rebound is taken by Nylander. Here's Roosevelt. Now Malik. Rangers spread out. Nylander. Good job by this line, putting pressure on the Sabres. Nylander to Yager. Save, Norton.
That's the best shift at even strength for this line. Nylander, Straka, and Yager, along with Malik and Roosevelt. And a lot of times, Sam, the Rangers play a 5-man unit. They like playing Roosevelt and Malik with this line. They usually start games, and they keep them together as much as possible. And right here, Nylander with a pass that was perfect. And all Yager wanted to do was hit the net, and the goaltender Norton able to squeeze the puck to his body. Good shot, good save, and a real good play. And that's the best shift again that the big lines had for the Rangers in this game.
Sabres try to move out. Good job by Hosen, and it's taken back by Connolly. Chased down by Briere. Pody stops him, but he gives it away to Kotelik. Now it's Briere behind the net. Here's Kotelik against Pody. Penalty upcoming on the Rangers. Connolly for Briere. Briere checked by Strudwick. Sent flying. Another penalty. Oh, Rangers get 2 penalties on this play. Shot goes wide.
One by each official. Niemanen got the second.
Now it's Briere. Rangers can't get the puck on the delayed penalty. It goes past Briere, and it's played by Connolly. Extra skater on with the goalie pulled. Now the Rangers take over. The whistle stops play, and the Rangers will be shorthanded. 2 men.
The Panasonic digital replay will show Tom Pody up top. Reach out right in here. I believe that's a hook penalty against him. And then later, Niemanen moves across and used his stick there when he spun around and tripped up the Sabres. So 2 penalties to the Rangers at the same time. A full 2-minute 5-on-3 ahead in favor of Buffalo.
Face-off win by Drury. Kalinin. He's the dangerous man with a big shot. Niemanen at the right point. I said Kalinin, I meant Kotelik. My apologies. Alesh Kotelik, number 12.
He's got the big shot.
Good play by Niemanen to knock it down. Down low, Briere. Briere, Drury, Kotelik, Niemanen, and a Finneganoff. Kotelik shoots, and he broke his stick.
See, the Rangers, Sam, played Kotelik
Malik, oh, great play by Malik.
Roosevelt's a defenseman. He played up at Kodalik. They took his shot away. That was the #1 priority.
Now it's Kasparaitis, Roosevelt, and Moore on for the Rangers. Two-man advantage for the 2 minutes. Newman moves down. And it's tipped by Roosevelt around the glass. Malik came in. Roosevelt couldn't clear. Briere went down. Saved by Weeks. And it's cleared. Under a minute to go.
Roosevelt goes off. What a great shift he had.
Malik mishandled the puck. He's got it back. Malik with Newman. Finneganoff back on. Briere is there. And so is Drury. This is Newman in against Strudwick. Strudwick, Kasparaitis, and Moore. Finneganoff. Now Newman. Kodalik to Newman. Finneganoff. Shot by Drury. He scores. He ripped it from high in the slot. And the Sabres capitalize on the 5-on-3 with 32 seconds remaining. In the 2 penalties, it's a 1-0 Buffalo lead.
5th goal of the season for Drury. Beautiful shot, top corner. He's number 23, right in the middle, facing the puck all the time. Now he backs up, and there's a beautiful pass by Finneganoff, and just a perfect pass for the shooter. Right in there is Drury. Watch him turn around, face the passer, get open now. Went to his right to get open, and he was backing up with a slap shot. It was a great shot. Top corner, still 32 seconds to go on the other minor to Nieminen. And the Sabres have a 1-0 lead. His 5th goal, and it was a great shot.
Now the power play continues. The Rangers down 2 men, have been scored upon 7 times this season. Malik able to clear. 15 seconds to go in the Nieminen penalty. Drury from Finneganoff and Newman. Jochen Hesch moving to the net. Off of Weeks. Shot by Campbell. Saved by Weeks. And the power play is over. And here comes Newman. Neiman, and he shoots, and it's a save made by Noren.
The Finn stopped the Finn. What a save. What a nice play by, I believe, Ward, who chipped the puck ahead to Ville Nieminen, who had the breakaway. Made a pretty good move, but the Finnish goaltender stopped the finish forward. Here's a play in front. Kevin Weeks with a save here on that blast. Beautiful. Now watch Ward. There. Chip the puck ahead. Oh, that's a great save. Good, quick move. Ville Nieminen didn't slow down. Got 2 hands on the stick fake. Went to the forehand side. That's a timely save. Both goaltenders were timely saves. Weeks keeps it 1-0. And then Noren keeps it 1-0.
11:10 to go, second period. With Nieminen, Newman, and Noren on the ice, it was tough.
Did I mess that up?
No, I did.
It's usually me, not you.
Kondrachev deflects into the corner. And it's out in center. Kondrachev plays it across to Kasparaitis. The time of the goal, by the way, there's a chance for Hossa, and it's knocked away. Good play by Jay McKee.
Now the pass by Nieminen was behind, or should have been behind Hossa, so he could shoot the puck. It was too far ahead of him.
The Buffalo goal scored at 8:10. Drury from Finneganoff and Newman. Kasparaitis hit into the boards by Adam Mayer. Nieminen fires it out. Hossa slides it across for Ruchin.
Gotta shoot it. Gotta shoot it.
Back the other way. Gostad, he's hit by Nieminen.
Well, Rangers were the last 2 or 3 breakouts center. Long passes trapping Buffalo defensemen.
Kalinder with a shot knocked down. Chance by Vanek was blocked. And the Rangers away to the puck. Thomas Vanek, Austrian-born player who played 2 years at the University of Minnesota. And has played well in his rookie season with the Buffalo Sabres.
Well, he really scored well in Rochester last year in the American League. Big time.
Here's Jágr. Nylander to the right. Straka takes the drop pass. Straka tried to get it to Nylander, and Vanek blocked the pass and moved the puck. Karam down in front, and the Sabres alertly bring it out. 9.5 minutes to go. Derek Roy moves in. Shoved by Pody. Brought in by Vanek. And off the glove. Just tipped the glove of Kevin Weeks. Went wide. Vanek gets it to Roy. Roy fires, blocked by Roosevelt. 4-on-2 through the neutral zone. Nylander drops it to Jágr. Jágr moves in and shoots, save Norrinen. Hard shot by Jágr. Back the other way, Vanek. Drops it off for Campbell, and it was knocked away. Offside, 9:05 to go in the second. Fan special group programs have been designed to fit your group's needs and enrich your Rangers experience. It's great for coworkers, friends, and family outings. Group tickets are on sale now. For more information or to purchase, call 212-465-6080 or visit NewYorkRangers.com. Right here in Buffalo, 8:55 to go in the second. Sabres a 1-0 lead on a 5-on-3 power play goal by Chris Drury. Connolly's pass to Kotelik. Kondrachev back for it and moves it quickly for Jason Ward. Brian Campbell, the defenseman, pinched in to block it. Put out in front, and Kasparaitis was there. Kondrachev able to bring it out. Peter Pruka after it. Pruka stopped by Campbell. Good hit by Ward. And a play along the boards by Moore forced the turnover. Good pressure by Moore and Ward. Ward is at the end of a shift. Gets one more hit in, goes to the bench as Ortmeyer comes on. The puck is sent in by Briere. Hit by Strudwick on Greer. From the point, shot went wide. Greer to the rebound. Behind the net, Briere knocked away by Poti. Good job by Poti with a long reach. Here's Briere. Gets out in front and pass. Something he doesn't do that much of. Usually when he's in that position, he shoots. And the puck controlled by Kalinin, around for McKee. Good pass. Drury moves in, and he shot it high and wide.
Tried to hit that same corner that he scored the goal on.
Rangers able to work it out of the zone. Good effort by Ortmeyer. Sabres try to bring it back. It's taken away by Moore, who dumps it in. 7:20 to go in the second. Rangers have Fedor Tutin out with an injury, but he's very close to returning. He'll take part in a full practice tomorrow. Rangers are scheduled to practice here in Buffalo before flying to Atlanta. Here's Straka to Jágr. He scores! Jaromir Jágr, his 20th goal of the season. The game is tied at 1.
Only one other player has 20 goals this season. That's Simon Gagner, who plays for the Philadelphia Flyers. And now he passes the great Johnny Busick, of course, ahead of Ron Francis, and Brendan Shanahan. He's still popping a few in for Detroit. Right in the neutral zone was another giveaway by the Sabres, and good work by the Rangers. The forwards, all of them got together. Jágr knew if he shot it quickly, maybe the goaltender couldn't get across. And he ripped it with velocity, hit the middle of the net. All of a sudden, it's 1-1. The Buffalo Sabres have had a lot of giveaways. The first period, 13 of them. And the Rangers really did a good job at center ice, created the turnover and giveaway, and went to work.
6 goals over the last 6 games for Jaromir Jágr, and 7 points in the last 3 games. Now with 2 goals and 5 assists in the last 3. Jágr having an outstanding season. Good hit by Kasparaitis. Gaustad behind the net for Buffalo. Set up in front. Saved by Weeks. Big save off Adam Mayer. Out to the point. Ludman. Nice move. Niemanen's without a stick. Saved by Weeks. He's got it in the glove.
Jed Ortmeyer's in the Rangers locker room. I think it's an equipment problem. And then Jim Ramsey was talking to one of the Ranger players at the bench who looks to be banged up. Or maybe that's Hallwig. I'm not sure who it is down there, but a lot of guys getting banged around. As Roosevelt was to the left of Roosevelt, our left of Roosevelt, right near the blue line, one of the players. I wasn't quite sure who it was. Anyway, 1-1. Jágr with a great finish.
Jágr gets the goal from Straka at 12:58. Marty Straka, with his 20th assist, John, has 23 points on the season. Puck is dumped in and played by Norrinen. Fires it around the glass. Knocked down by Ward and moved by the Sabres. And Vanek has it. His pass was blocked and sent the other way by Pruka. With 6 minutes to go in the second period. It's Ward. He was stopped. Good play by Numminen. Brought in by Betts. Betts goes wide on Numminen. Betts fires it on the backhand across to Poti in deep. Hody's pass tipped by Numminen. Sabres come out. Rangers get back. Strudwick is there. The pass too far for Finneganoff. Trying to sweep it in front. Finneganoff in the corner. Now it's Jay McKee. It trickles off his stick out of the zone. Rangers also had Chad Wiseman, who was called up a couple of days ago. He has not dressed the last 3 games, has practiced with the team. Possibility he might be sent back just to play in Hartford, depending on.
Well, Tom Rennie said too that he's thinking about. He says he's smart. He can certainly have pace, and he's a good player. And he seemed to hint that there was a couple of guys he wasn't overly happy with, so he may try something along the way here. A little push
hit by Codoli.
A little push by a healthy body makes people play harder.
I hear you.
Even though they're playing pretty well as a team when you look at the standings.
Here's Briere coming out in front. There's the shot, saved by Weeks.
Yeah, you called that one, Sammy.
That's his patented shot. That's his move from out behind the net. Connolly blocked by Malik into the corner. 4.5 minutes to go. And of course, as we mentioned, the pregame show, Ruchinski is close to coming back too. He's probably about a week to 10 days at most away from returning.
This line has had the puck deep, but a lot of their shifts in this game, they're tough.
Very dangerous. Ortmeyer is okay, takes a hit from McKee. And a giveaway. Nylander moving deep. Rangers get the top line on. Kasparaitis shoots, knocked down. Goes to the corner. Straka there to play it. Now Kondrachev. Kasparaitis. Good play to Nylander. Shot blocked. McKee there to block the shot. The designated shot blocker for the Sabres, Jay McKee.
Ludman, who gave the puck away, number 5.
Long pass to Jagr, tipped it ahead. Sabres take over. Chris Drury rushes in, dropped it off to Greer. Greer shoots, blocked. One time it was either Kasparaitis or Jagr.
It was Kasparaitis.
Ludman holds on to it this time. Finds Mike Greer.
Rangers on a change.
Pass for Hesht went by him, steered away by Weeks. Steve Ruchin intercepted. Jagr bumped the referee, Amel, as the puck is played deep. The early sheet said Amel had scored Dwyer.
Dwyer's the referee. Amel's the linesman.
Oh, okay. I knew Amel was somewhere in the game.
There's some pretty good hitting down there now.
Bodie got sandwiched on that last play.
There's some pretty good hitting by these two teams, finishing checks.
Gaustad, checked by Strudwick. Taylor Pyatt moves in. Pyatt had a hat trick 2 games back against Washington. Shot by Campbell. Deflects behind the net. Bodie plays it. 2:25 to go in the second. And it's cleared out.
Nieminen got hit as he moved the puck out of the zone. When there's a lot of hitting, that means there's a lot of the puck work along the boards.
Taylor Pyatt with a good move, strong to the net, shot partially blocked. Weeks' helmet got knocked off in the scuffle, and will step out.
That's the body of Tom Pody. Watch his stick graze across right here and rip the helmet off of Kevin Weeks. He was okay on the play. Another look at it here as he moved out to protect teammates and get involved in front. Whoa! His stick just ripped it off. Weeks was okay on the play.
2:10 to go.
Buffalo had some pretty good forecheck going. Some good body work along the boards. We're tied at 1 in the second, late in the second.
Face-off win by Blair Betts. And the Rangers force it out of the zone. Betts with Pruka and Ward. Steered away by Nornan. And cleared out. 1-1 the score. Sabres got the first goal on a 5-on-3 power play. Chris Drury got it. And then Jaromir Jagr with his 20th of the season. Pruka with a good hit on Derek Roy. Jagr's goal tying it. Minute 35 remaining in the second period. Thomas Vanek in deep. Now it's Jay McKee. Winds it around for a Finneganoff. Taken away nicely by Malik.
Whoa.
And given away. Kalinin with a shot. Save made by Weeks. Ward tried to clear. Kept in. Good job by the Sabres. Now it's brought out by Roosevelt. With Ward. Roosevelt looking. Pass across. Open man. Save made by Norton.
And a nice passing play and a good save by Norton.
Nylander coming off the bench, and a change was the open man. A Finnegan off the other way. Stopped by Roosevelt. Rangers head up ice. Yager with Straka, and it stopped. Comes to Nylander with Straka. Save! Oh, what a save by Norton! Shot by Yager. Hit the post. His third post of the game.
What a save, Sam.
Man, I don't know how he did it, but what a remarkable save by Mika Norinen.
Feet first, and it hit the top pad.
Straka, back pass out of the zone. 25 seconds to go in the period.
The Sabres were changing their defense, and the Rangers' big line headed up ice. Yager lost the puck, but they recovered, and Nylander made a brilliant pass. Straka was robbed.
Taken away by Briere. He moves in. Sets up Connolly. Pass blocked. Great play by Straka. Here's Nylander. 5 seconds to go in the period. Nylander controlling. Slides it to Kasparaitis. Save Norinen. Period's over. What a wild finish.
Great goaltending at both ends of the ice. We have a 1-1 game going. Yager has hit 3 goalposts in this game. That's 7 goalposts the Rangers have hit against the Sabres in 5 periods of play in this building this season. Amazing. Just amazing.
Kevin Weeks has played well. Mika Norinen with a remarkable save.
It was a brilliant pass across by Nylander, and feet first. Well, let's take a look at the turnover. That's Roosevelt actually made the play on a Finneganoff. Yager will lose the puck, but watch the play here to Straka by Nylander. How'd he do that? That's a Hasek save. That's got to be Hasek inside that jersey. Didn't he play here in Buffalo? Full marks to Norton. Big play by Roosevelt. And watch the goaltender who's down, chest down, yet he flipped his foot up, his right foot. Oh! He just threw it up and it hit his pad. What a great save.
See, Hasek left the tapes of how he played in Norinen's locker.
Okay, I gotcha. Look at this. What a great play. What a pass by Nylander. He just threw the right ankle up. It almost hit the outside of the pad. Did that hit the outside of the pad or the front of the pad? It almost hit back by his heel. That's illegal.
All right, assistant coach Mike Polino, thanks for joining us. What do the Rangers have to do better in the third period, Mike?
I think we just got to play like we did that period, Sam, and keep the puck going in net and hope that goalie doesn't continue to look like JD out there.
Yeah, right. You need a crane to get me off after that. Power play didn't click much at all in the first period. Mike, have you discussed that problem?
Yeah, we did. We took a look at it in the first intermission, and what we want to do is get the puck back to the point with Yags. He can come down and make a play and either give it down low to Michael Nylander or take it to the net himself.
Mike, thanks for joining us. Good luck in the third period.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Rangers assistant coach Mike Polino. Rangers and Sabres tied 1-1. They retired Danny Gare's number tonight. Danny Gare will join us in just a moment. Welcome back to Buffalo. New York Rangers hockey is brought to you in part by Cablevision. Get the most New York sports in HD on IO digital cable service from Cablevision. And by Nissan and your local Nissan dealer. On the Dodge Intermission Report, our special highlight came in the pregame show, and some great former Buffalo Sabres went on the ice to join their terrific teammate Danny Gare, watching number 18 raised to the rafters here at HSBC Center Arena in Buffalo. Danny Gare, who had a great career here in Buffalo. Danny, what kind of a feeling was it down on the ice to see that number 18 go up there?
That was great. It's you know, for a player and an athlete, an honor is probably as high as you can get it to get your number retired. And I was, you know, a little nervous before it, but I'm a lot better now, Sam, that it's done. But a great honor. I'm very proud of it.
Talk about the years here in Buffalo and your best memories as a player.
Well, the first year for me was a year that I'll never forget. I scored my first goal on my first shot at 18 seconds against Bobby Orr, and we went on to play in the finals against the Philadelphia Flyers. We lost out in 6 games, but that was a really, I think, a real stepping stone to my career, and I went on to win a couple of Wales championships here. We lost the Islanders a few times. We played the Rangers lots, but a couple 50-goal seasons in the meantime weren't that bad.
As you look at younger players today, what would you pass on to them in regarding their NHL careers?
Well, I think the one thing is, as far as an NHL player, is always being remembered that you respect the people above you and you come to play every night as hard as you can. And I think that's something that I tried to do. And I think kids today, they understand that. I know a lot of the kids in the Sabres. It was great that Jaromir Jagr even came over and said, congratulations right after the ceremony. It's very classy. And then I got to see my brother-in-law, Tommy, came over, and I wished him good luck, but not a lot of luck.
Danny, congratulations.
Thanks,
on a
Jeff.
great honor. You've been Mr. Buffalo here for a long, long time.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, Danny Gare, who's number 18, raised to the rafters here in Buffalo. Up next, an update at the MSG Sports Desk. Don't go away. We are back. New York Rangers hockey is brought to you in part by Canon, your source for document management, and by HIP Health Plan of New York. Now that's HIP. Sam, JD, and the MSG crew in Buffalo. Take a look at the sprint scoring summary for the second period. Chris Drury with a power play goal, 5-on-3. That made it 1-0. Jaromir Jagr's 20th of the season tied it at 12:56. Rangers 0 for 4 on the power play, all in the first period. Buffalo 1 for 4, and you see 11 blocked shots for the Rangers. Okay, Nissan Trivia Quiz. John and I have written down our answers. Danny Gare's number 18, the 5th number to be retired by Buffalo. Which NHL franchise has retired the most uniform numbers? My guess is the Boston Bruins.
Well, it's either Montreal or Boston. I'm going with Boston, too, even though Montreal retired 2 this winter.
Let's see. Boston with 10. Wow.
Gonna run out of numbers there. 10. Montreal retired 2. Cormier and Dickie Moore.
Yes.
About 2 weeks ago. And there you see Danny Gare, number 18. His number up in the rafters.
In March, the Buffalo Sabres will retire Pat LaFontaine's number 16.
Absolutely right. And here we have a 1-1 game through 2 periods. It's been somewhat entertaining. And here's the scoreboard.
All right. Oh, Al's got to be crying because
he got Stan's points. So no wonder he's got 27.
Man.
Wow.
We've got to have a good night on Thanksgiving night,
Thursday.
too.
Yeah.
Underway, third period, tied at 1. And the Sabres able to keep it in the Rangers zone. Reversed by Dominic Moore. Moore, Holwig, and Ortmeyer open the period for the Rangers, who cleared all the way down. It'll be an icing as Newman makes the touch. Budweiser salutes America's designated drivers. Responsibility matters.
Tomorrow, the Rangers will practice here in Buffalo before flying to Atlanta, and there they will meet with the top brass of the Players Association, have their meeting, and then the Rangers as a team will discuss what goes on and have their vote as to whether they feel Ted Saskin should be the man to run their union. Kind of an important day in that aspect for the Rangers.
Back behind the net, Malik. Controlling but moving it up the boards, went past Mayer. Rangers trying to bat it out. They do. Good job by Moore to push it ahead, and the Rangers are able to change. There's Adam Mayer for Buffalo. Jagr.
Boy, Mayer with just about that. That's against the number 1 line for the Rangers, and he went east-west at the blue line as there's an icing call here. And that was very close to a dramatic turnover. If you're going to do it, don't do it against the Jagr, Straka, Nylander line. Man. East-west. You have to go in this game. You have to go primarily north-south. Almost cost them. And one of these times, Jagr shot, aside from the one he scored, he's also got 3 goal posts in this game.
Tony Ludman backhands it into the
penalty, I think.
Crowd. Let's see. Did it hit the glass? Did it deflect off a stick? Paul Dvorsky skates over.
We're trying to figure it out if it deflected off the glass or not.
He's asking the other referee, Gord Dwyer. And now the linesmen are brought in. And I think there's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, I do too.
They're ruling he put it right into the crowd. Was not deflected off of anything.
Let's take a look. Nobody there to deflect the puck, and did it touch the glass or not? They say no now, and he takes a penalty.
Delay of game, defensive zone, put it right into the stands.
Rangers did not have a penalty during a power play to work with during the second period. They had 4 in the first period, and they're even out there discussing things now. Yager's the quarterback. The Rangers want to get him the puck, whether it's up high near the blue line or down low, and let him run it from there. And see if they improve after their meetings they've had on it.
That's right. Yager along the board. Yager, Straka, Roosevelt, Nylander, and Pruka. Pruka's shot was deflected wide. Nylander's got the puck, gets it to Straka, out to Roosevelt. Long shot, knocked down in front. Pruka tried to get a shot off. He was blocked. And Straka keeps it in, but McKee intercepts and clears. Rangers video coach Jerry Dineen breaks down the tape during the course of the game, so when the Rangers get into the locker room, they can look at the power plays that they had in the first period.
Yeah, that's been a big improvement in the NHL. The computer world. Wow.
Oh, great lead for Greer. Just couldn't control. Now he's got it. Saved by Weeks. And Greer runs him over.
Through. I mean, Weeks had the puck. He had it squeezed, and Greer went in and chopped at him where the puck was and then went into the net. And then as he leaves, he gives Weeks a tap. What a pass right here. Right through the middle. Brilliant pass. You could see Roosevelt was stuck on the left side expecting the puck along the boards. But Greer kept on going. He was hooked from behind too. Yeah, he was hooked from behind. And Greer then, as he's leaving the net, went back to Weeks and gave him a tap on the shoulder. Both of them do a lot of work for inner city kids, and Weeks actually will come here to Buffalo during the summer and give some of his time for some of the kids here.
Kalinin shot blocked. That shot goes wide as Drury was screening. Sabres shorthanded, getting some chances here. Now Yager weaving his way. Gets it to Straka. Straka sets up, gets it to Yager. Pruka's in the slot. Yager in front. It slid off his stick as he was checked by Talinder. Straka moves back. Drury goes to him. Pruka. Now Yager switches to the left side. Yager's got it. He's pressured there by Kalinin. Here's Pruka. Pass smothered by Talinder.
What a pass block that was.
Pody faked the shot. Yager's got the puck. Moves. Drags it. Shoots a soft shot that was blocked with a right pad by Norrinen. Good keep in by the Rangers. Nylander to Straka. Save Norrinen.
Give Norrinen full marks. Played great in the American League last winter when there was no NHL hockey. Gets his second start of the season. First one was 3 nights ago, a win in Boston. And there's Straka with a good shot. That was a Greer turnover at the Rangers blue line, and the Rangers made something of the turnover. Pruka saw the pass there, the pass opportunity to the far side, but Tolander made a really good block of the pass.
Wild game in Carolina. Ottawa leading Carolina 4-3. It's offside. Offside whistled against the Rangers.
Just 8 seconds to go on the power play now. Here's Yager earlier on the power play. He gains the zone. Now watch him. He's going to take the puck here and make a move in front, but can't quite finish. Check from behind nicely.
Rangers power play is over. Rangers are 0 for 5 on the power play in the game.
But at least they had a couple of chances on that one, Sam. That was some good execution, a couple of good saves.
3:15 gone by, third period, tied at 1. That pass off the skate of Ruchin out of the zone. Numanen sends it across to McKee. Kondrachev got it out of the zone. Rangers in Atlanta Thursday night, home against Washington Saturday night.
And then 4 days off. And they'll need it by then. Wow.
They've played a lot of games, John.
It'll be 11 games in 20 nights.
Brian Campbell back for the puck. Took a hit from Betts. Numanen moves it past Taylor Pyatt.
Actually, Sam, just looking at my notes here, after Saturday's game at home to Washington, that'll be 13 games in 24 nights. 13 and 24 all over the place. So they'll need and want 4 days off.
North Fork Bank presents the upcoming schedule. 7 p.m. on Hockey Night in New York Thursday night. 8 p.m. start against Washington at Madison Square Garden. Then December 1st, Sidney Crosby and the Penguins are back in all those games on MSG, preceded by a Hyundai Rangers game night. And we hope you will join us. Pass tip comes all the way down. Roosevelt swings it up the boards. Down comes Ludman to keep it in for Buffalo. Taylor Pyatt. Rangers drafted his brother in the 4th round this year. Tom Pyatt. Long shot knocked away by Weeks. Set up for Taylor Pyatt. Knocked away from him. Here comes Adam Mayer. Mayer checked by Pruka. Pruka's not afraid to get involved, John, at all, huh?
Oh, he's strong on his feet.
Pyatt, wraparound save by Weeks, and he covers with a glove.
And then Mayer jammed in there.
Ooh, a little pushing and shoving after the whistle. Roosevelt and Mayer were separated.
Well, Mayer went in. The puck was underneath the catching glove of Weeks, and Mayer chopped at it with his stick. So Roosevelt wanted to move him out of there. Pruka there takes the body. That's on Mayer, who's a big guy. Pruka's helmet down over his eyes, and he just keeps on going. He lives with Yager, you know, Sam, and he was saying the other day, Yager, where he lives, there's that jam play, and here comes Mayer. Anyway, Yager, where he lives in the city, will go down at 8:30 at night and work out. And Pruka lives there and sees it. Pruka said, you know something, when the rest of the NHL is sleeping, Yager's working. But it's also, Pruka sees how Yager works and gets himself in shape and everything, and his dedication right now. That'll grow on Pruka. He'll see what it takes to be a great player at this level.
Long shot save made by Weeks as the Rangers fail to clear the zone. A Finneganoff is checked by Moore. Now Roy swings it around. Newman comes down from the point to play it. Played back to the point to Brian Campbell. Now Finneganoff against Moore. Nice move. Eric Roy couldn't control it. Newman comes down again. Knocked away. And it's Dominic Moore. Moves it up the boards. Holwig is there. Stopped by Derek Roy. And help from Strudwick to clear. 5.5 minutes gone by. 3rd period. Tied at 1. Looked like it was touched with a high stick. No. The referee said it's okay. And Holwig sends it in. Norinen taps it into the corner. Sabres move out. Linder to Kodalik. Pass tipped by Straka. Taken back by Tim Connolly, and now it's Tony Ludman. Kondrachev. Briere after him. Nice move by Kondrachev. Straka double teamed. Lets Yager play it. On to Nylander. He's bumped. To Linder. And it's controlled by Kasparaitis. Yager. Straka works it down to Yager against Linder. Yager sweeping it through the crease. Straka. Linder tried to move it. Stop. Give away to Yager. Yager's pass through to Kondrachev. Save Norinen. Kondrachev back pass to Kasparaitis. One of the few times we've seen Kondrachev come in to join the offense. Yager was stopped by Ludman. Nylander working. Pass was deflected. Straka tried to get it back. Does to Kondrachev. Takes the shot. It's blocked. Comes to Yager. He was stopped by Linder. Good job.
Good shift, yes. One big save by the goaltender Norinen again.
And Henrik Linder has done a good job. He likes playing he likes the challenge. He played against Joe Thornton on Saturday, and now meeting up with Jaromir Yager. That shot off the post again.
Very inside of the post. It went back the other way. Very inside of the post.
Billy Nieminen came very close to breaking the 1-1 tie.
That's 8 posts in 2 games here in Buffalo for the Rangers.
7.5 minutes gone by. 3rd period. 1-1 the score. Dmitry Kalinin. That pass was tipped by Nieminen. Offside is whistled. Will step out with 12:21 to go. 3rd period.
It's been a matchup all game long. Linder on Yager. Look at Yager's strength. In front. That one couldn't be finished. There's a pass by Yager to Kondrachev. That was a really good save by Norinen. Here's a goal post by Nieminen. That one behind the goaltender out the other side, telling you that was off the very inside of the goal post.
12:15 to go in the 3rd. Chris Drury, nice pass through. Shot by Hesh. Save made by Weeks.
Good positional play in this game by Weeks all game long. He hasn't had to be flashy because he's in good position.
Chris Drury made a good pass to Jochen Hecht.
Chris Drury and Yager have the goals. Both of the goals were scored on one-time shots. Those are seemingly the only type of shot as icing's called against the Rangers that's going to beat these two goaltenders. Shots that the player doesn't stop the puck, can take the shot, you shoot it right off the pass. Here's a reverse angle look at that pass you were talking about, Sam. And there was Weeks in good position once again. He's a big man. He's really worked hard at his positioning with Benoit Allaire, the Rangers goalie coach, and it's paying off for him.
Connolly wins the draw. Back to the point. Ludman. Swung around to Connolly. And now Daniel Briere. There's Connolly. Back to Briere. And the Rangers take over. Roosevelt out of the zone. Cross corner dump in. Played off the boards by Ludman against Pruka. Ludman able to move it to Kotelik. Long pass to Connolly. Connolly against Pody, who tapped it away, and it's turned the other way by Dominic Moore. Moore cuts in and shoots. Save made. Rebound save! Norton stopped Ortmeyer on the rebound.
Big rebound he gave away, but boy did he make a recovery. And Ortmeyer, good shot, and he had a checker right on him.
Norton has made a few amazing saves in this game. That one deflects into the corner. Ortmeyer is there. Save at the end of the second period. And now this one off Ortmeyer. Ortmeyer trying to keep it alive in the corner against McKee and Gaustad. Moore is there. And finally they blow the whistle. 10:55 to go in the third.
That one on he made on Straka at the end of the second. You'll see that all over the place on highlights tomorrow. It was brilliant. This one wasn't bad either. As Ortmeyer went right down the middle looking for the rebound. Sure enough, got it. Pody made the nice play on Connolly. That set up the turnover. Pruka stayed on side, and right down the middle is Ortmeyer. He hit the net, but Norton was able to recover. Beautiful save. Ortmeyer looking for his third goal. Thought he had it. Oh, good save. Shot it back in towards the goaltender a bit, but thought he had it. Rangers working hard in a 1-1 third period.
26-year-old Mika Norton, who played his first NHL games in the 2000-2001 season with Buffalo, and ever since has been up and down.
He had a good season in the American League, Sam.
Straka shoots, save! Norton, he's got the puck.
The other goaltender who played against the Rangers, Ryan Miller, is out with a fractured thumb, probably 2 to 3 weeks away. You know, there was some talk about him being a part of the U.S. Olympic team. Here's the shot we just saw from Straka. And Norton with another save. It was in a practice. The puck went off the blade of the stick right up underneath his thumb and snapped it. He had to have surgery and some pins put into his thumb.
Nylander takes the puck away. Knocked away by Talinder, and it's brought out by Briere. Briere fires in, blocked by Kondrachev. Yager, checked by Connolly. Yager. Now Briere comes off the boards, out in front, and it's knocked away. Looks like Kasparaitis blocked it. Kotelik working against Straka, rather against Nylander. Kotelik checked there by Kondrachev. Rangers come out with a puck. Nylander, Yager to the right, Straka left, 3-on-2 across. Now it's 3-on-3. Yager tried to cut in, but he was upended by Talinder.
What a great play by Kondrachev to win the battle to set up the 3-on-2, even though nothing happened. Kondrachev has really battled. He was injured in the first period with a thigh bruise, but he's really battled.
I agree with you, John. Sabres almost took it away. Rangers almost had too many men on the ice. Now it's Ruchin. Shot is blocked. 9:40 to go. Third period. 1-1 the score. Drury for Buffalo. Yager for the Rangers. The goal scorers. Ruchin moves it. Taken by Teppo Numminen. Batted in by Derek Roy. And Roosevelt fires it around. Hossa, blind pass. Giveaway. Roy shoots. Blocked. Roy gets knocked down. Rangers scrambling. Regain and able to clear.
Hossa usually doesn't make mistakes like that. He's pretty well schooled after playing in Ottawa under Jacques Martin, but that play was not a good one through the middle.
Derek Roy against Blair Betts. Betts stays with him, forces him wide. In deep, the defenseman Campbell missed it. Betts comes out of the zone. Nice cover up by Derek Roy. His pass intercepted by Pody. With a Finneganoff open on the right side. Pody makes his way in. Pass to Betts. In front, it's tipped. Newman got a
yeah.
piece of that pass.
Another good play by Pody.
Jason Ward was breaking for the net. Spin around and the shot. Rebound saved by Weeks. 2 shots by Afinogenov. And the puck taken away by Ward. Back and forth they go. Ward was stopped by Kalinin. Afinogenov has the puck.
There's been some good, clean body work in this game. Sticks down, good hits.
Yager comes over. Back in his own zone. Taylor Pyatt on him. Moved by Kondratyev. It comes to McKee. Scores! Jay McKee rips one by Kevin Weeks. Buffalo leads 2-1.
Second goal of the season for McKee. 8:16 to go in the period. The puck will be worked right around the boards. Chopped in nicely by the Sabres. Rangers actually had the puck. And there's your turnover. And the slap shot just inside the post. Kondratyev moved the puck around the boards. Rangers couldn't control it. McKee actually shot and turned away from his shot. Not sure it went in. There's the turnover. It did not go to the Ranger along the boards. Whoever that was couldn't control the puck. And McKee just blasted it inside the post. 2-1 Buffalo.
It'll be McKee unassisted. Buffalo leads 2-1 for their second lead of the game. Here's Adam Mayer. Weeks makes the save and stops play. 8:03 to go, third period. Sabres have taken the lead on the goal by Jay McKee.
Another look at the go-ahead Buffalo goal. Yager moved in, moved the puck back, and Kondratyev had it chipped away by Mayer there, and then he threw it and went right over the blade of Ward. And then just a simple slap shot through one player from the Rangers by McKee and went into the far side.
Mayer may have touched it going by, so they have announced an assist to Adam Mayer on the goal. So McKee from Mayer at 11:44. Pass back to Newman for the shot. Saved by Weeks. Big rebound in front. And the Rangers gain possession. Ruchin's pass intended for Hossa, taken back by Brian Campbell. 7:35 to go in the third period. 2-1 Buffalo off the boards to Hossa. Comes out to Drury. Gets it to Briere. Missed it. And Malik takes it the other way. Tony Ludman for Buffalo. Sabres have won 3 in a row. Rangers have won 2 in a row. The Sabres trying to stay in playoff position. Straka races in, cuts to the middle, dropped it off Nylander, never saw it.
Who's the defense pair on the ice, Sam?
Talinder and Ludman against the top line. Ludman moves it, tapped to Kotelik.
Buffalo has played the Connolly-Briere line a lot against them too. Because they have the ability to keep the puck in your zone while the big line for the Rangers is on the ice.
Good transition by the Rangers. Sabres regain possession. Jochen Hecht has it. 6.5 minutes to go. Jason Strudwick. Pruka to Betts, knocked away. Good play by Talinder, who's still on. Ward took it away, winds it around the boards. Pruka goes after it. Lidman able to clear the zone. Pody for Pruka. He's bumped as he chipped it in. And Paul Gostad has it. Pody. Pody pressured by Taylor Pyatt all over him, and Pody able to stay with it. And Mayer came over to help out.
Puck went into his face.
Mayer got hit as Pruka reached for the puck and deflected up in the air and hit Adam Mayer in the face. 5:41 to go, third period.
Sam, the guys in our truck picked up on Mika Norton. He's been doing a lot of stretching during the stoppages. You know, earlier he went to go down here, went down, then got up and sort of slipped. And there he reached up on the crossbar. And then Jay McKee went out and talked to him during a stoppage. I'm wondering if he's banged up a little bit.
Well, we'll keep an eye on it. He's still in. Rangers control here. Kasparaitis moves it. Ruchin drops it back to Ward, back for Ruchin. And the Rangers whistle for an offside.
Buffalo now not giving up anything odd man rush wise. This is that play where the puck goes off the stick and into Maier's face. Jeez. Right near, it looked like right near his left eye. He seems to be okay. Up off a stick, wham.
The backup goaltender, Marty Biron, has been stretching in the tunnel behind the bench.
Sure is, yeah.
And staying loose.
Good eye there, Sam. You're absolutely right, he is. And McKee, the defenseman, went and talked to him and probably said, listen, if you can't go, let us know. But the kid's staying in there, and he's played very well.
The Rangers send it in. 5:05 to go. Third period. 2-1 Buffalo leading it. Off the glass. All the way down. This will be an icing on Buffalo. Roosevelt touches. Play stops with 4:55 to go. Norman keeps flexing, skating and flexing his legs. There is Marty Biron. Watch the goaltender. He's determined to stay in.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. No doubt about that. When you're the third man on the chart and you're getting a chance to play, only a second start, and the other one was a win. The Norton wants to stay in there and find a way to win this thing with under 5 minutes to go.
Malik has moved up to the left side on this faceoff with Straka back at the point. As the Rangers set up a play, Straka shoots wide. And the play actually worked nicely.
That was a really good play.
Roosevelt got it to Straka. All the way across Malik. Mishandled it, but pushed it ahead. Yager in the corner. Nylander looking for it. Total leak, able to clear the zone. Roosevelt gets it to Nylander. Malik picks it up. 4:25 to go, third period. 2-1 Buffalo. Nylander. Got it over to Yager. He's got some room. He shoots, save, rebound, score! Michael Nylander gets the rebound of the Yager shot, and it's 2-2.
See what Nylander did? He got the puck near his blue line, skated up, and all 5 Sabres were around him, and he made the play. Good pass there. Beautiful by Malik to Nylander. Now watch this. And as he gains his zone, look at all the Sabres around him. 4 of them there. And then he gave the puck to Yager, then he went to the net. Rebound, goal. What a smart play. He slowed it down, got into the zone where he couldn't be checked, had 4 men around him. And then Yager will get the assist. As there you see, oh boy, not much of an angle, Sam. Wow! There was about a 4-inch gap there to put the puck in, and he hit it. We're tied at 2. Yager will get an assist, and I think that Malik will too.
Nylander's third goal in the last 4 games. He has 7 points in the last 5 games. 3 goals and 4 assists. So the top line continues to play big. What the Rangers could use is some offense from one of the other lines.
The host has been real quiet. He's a second-line winger.
Maier in front. And a good job on Taylor Pyatt. Done by Dominic Moore. 3.5 minutes to go. Third period. Tied 2-2. Moved ahead for Taylor Pyatt, and Moore is on him. Adam Maier moves in. Pyatt just knocked Moore down, spun him down. And he's got the big body, gets a shot off wide. In comes Brian Campbell, the defenseman.
Pyatt and Maier, 2 big kids. Big guys.
Maier's got it. It's knocked away. Good play by Pody. Pody's been very active with a stick and has used it effectively tonight.
That's his game. If he doesn't, he's not playing his game.
Teppo Numminen. 3 minutes to go in the third. Kasparaitis and Drury. Drury and McKee, the goal scorers for Buffalo. Yager and Nylander. And you were right, John. Malik did get an assist on the play.
He made a nice elevated pass to Nylander to start the play up ice.
Nylander from Yager and Malik at 15:46. Yager with 2 points in the game, 9 points in the last 3 games. Or make that 8 points, my apologies. In the last 3. 2 goals and 7 assists. Greer smashed. Kasparaitis was hurting.
Head first into the glass. Thank goodness the glass gave some.
Yager is hit. Yager takes a penalty. Bad penalty by Yager.
Offensive zone. He got hit hard by McKee and threw him down with his strong arm. The Sabres came out throwing the body. Now they have a power play with 2:15 to go.
And Kasparaitis goes to the referee and said, "Why didn't you call the one where he gave me an elbow?"
Well, there was.
Oh, look at that.
His head went in hard into the glass, Sam, and the glass did give a little bit. Kasparaitis threw a pretty good check himself. right here along the boards on Drury, drives him down. And then he went to play the puck. Now he went to play the puck, and he's facing the glass, and here comes Greer. And Greer left his feet on that play and drove his head right into the glass. Yager here got hit by McKee, but then he uses one arm to throw him down. That's a penalty. The Yager one with Greer. Greer saw that he had him cold and did leave his feet on the play.
Yager to the Kasparaitis to the locker room.
He's cut. Biron may have to go in. No, he's got his mask on and he's thinking about it. You know, if this thing ever gets to overtime, you don't know if Biron's going to go in or if there's a shootout. Yeah.
What's that?
Kasparaitis, I mean, you can see Tom Rennie's really unhappy. Greer left his feet on that play. And you know, that's a boarding call or a charging call, whatever you want to call it. That's what it is. There's a force of a hit means something. And that should have been a penalty. And Dvorsky trying to tell Tom Rennie why he didn't make a call. When you read the rule book and you read it, that was a penalty. Player was prone, he left his feet on the hit. Anyway, he's got Tom Rennie calmed down. Now watch Kasparaitis go to play the puck. Here comes Greer. Leaves his feet and drives his head right into the glass. I mean, that should be a penalty.
So now the Rangers need a successful penalty kill badly. The game on the line in regulation here, tied at 2.
Kasparaitis had to go for repairs. You can't play with an injury that's bleeding.
Power play for Buffalo. Yager gets called for holding. Buffalo 1 for 4 on the power play with 7 shots. Roosevelt fanned on the clearing attempt. Roosevelt and Malik with Ortmeyer and Moore for the Rangers. Good job coming off the boards by Drury. Hecht has the puck. Now it's Chris Drury. Jochen Hecht. Brian Campbell moves it to Daniel Briere. Now it's Campbell faking. Briere's got it. Takes the shot. Wide. Rebound. Save Weeks on Drury. Drury scored on a 5-on-3 power play. Campbell missed the shot. Plays it to Briere. Briere fakes. Looks for an opening. And he shot it high. Puck stopped by Briere. Trying to get it to Drury. Drury checked by Roosevelt. Turns it over.
Now Roosevelt's played a heck of a game. That pass to Drury was chipped by Roosevelt. Then he went over and made the play. He has been solid in this game.
1:05 to go in regulation. 50 seconds to go on the Buffalo power play. 2-2 the score. Numanen leads Kodalik. Kodalik deep. Shoot, save, Weeks. He's got it. 57.1 seconds remaining in the third period. 42 seconds remaining in the Yager penalty.
Man, Marty Biron is still pacing underneath the goaltender in case he has to go in. Last rush up the ice by the Sabres. And just a bad angle shot that Weeks makes a good save on.
There is Glostad and Betts.
Careful of Finneganov. He's been really tricky in this game.
Now it's Kodalik for the face-off. Won by Kodalik. Numanen's got it. Ludman. Toward the net. Blocked by Pody. Around the boards. Finneganov. Out to Numanen. Finneganov. Looking. Down low. Pass in the slot. Blocked. Pody trying to reach for it. Finnaganov's got it. Finneganov drives it. Blocked in front. Weeks trying to dive on top. And they're on top of the puck. Weeks has it in the crease.
Now, one thing we didn't mention, and Yager's been great for the Rangers, but he overreacted and took that penalty in the offensive zone late in the tie game. Finneganov with the shot here, and you know, Weeks looked like he had the puck. Well, the referee's in better position than me. He was making sure that the puck was frozen up before he made the call. Dvorsky over on the right side. He's a good official. Yeah, good call by him at the proper time.
12 seconds to go in the power play. Drury wins the draw to Numanen. Across to Ludman. Down low. Briere out to Numanen. He shoots. It's blocked by Ruchin. Rangers come out. Yager is back. Power play is over. Team's at full strength. 12 seconds to go in regulation time.
Some team effort there by the Rangers. They needed that one big for Yager, and they got it done for him.
Malik goes back for the puck. Final seconds of regulation time, and this one goes to overtime.
And probably for Kasparaitis, too, who took a real hard hit to the glass when Greer had him nailed. Greer had him prone. Greer left his feet, and Kasparaitis had to go for repairs.
Norrinen and Weeks have played well. The Rangers and Sabres tied it 2 to overtime. This winter, the Rangers are honored to partner with The Pond at Bryant Park. We invite all fans to join the Rangers every Wednesday from 4 to 6 p.m. Admission is free. Activities include chance to skate with alumni of the Rangers, meet and greets, autograph session, and clinics. For information, visit NewYorkRangers.com.
Lindy Ruff having quite a discussion with his goaltender. Goaltender saying, I'm okay. And he's going to start the 4-on-4 in overtime. Marty Biron's ready in case he has to go in. You can't have any warm-up or anything. And Darius Kasparaitis has returned after having a quick patch-up job in the locker room with the team doctors and training staff, or the Buffalo doctors are the ones on the road that would take care of him. So he's back. Had the cut to the schnoz, as you see there.
Sabres are 2-0 this season in overtime. The Rangers are 2-3. Rangers 2 wins coming in the shootout. So now, 4-on-4, sudden death for 5 minutes.
You know, one thing Paul Dvorsky did is he went to the bench and he did calm down Tom Rennie after the non-call on the Kasparaitis play, which was a good thing to settle everybody down and keep going. So the Rangers come back, get a big goal to tie it up, get a point in the standings, as does Buffalo. And here we go.
Nylander, Jagr, who are the Rangers' goal scorers in the game, with Malik and Roosevelt, Kodalik, Connolly, Talinder, and Ludman, the 4 for Buffalo. Off the boards, Nylander forced back.
Yeah, Buffalo in good position here. Nice pass.
Play. Roosevelt for Jagr all the way through. Jagr chases it down. Jagr centers, blocked by Ludman. Jagr. Out goes Norrinen.
You know, if Jagr didn't get that puck, Sam, it would have been icing against the Rangers.
Kodalik. Forechecking is Nylander.
Jagr's
Jagr
already
goes to the bench.
Yeah.
Straka comes on. Nylander forces Kodalik back. He moves the puck to Talinder and around to Ludman. Up to Connolly.
The Rangers were able to change.
Pody and Strudwick have come on with Ruchin and Straka. Connolly pass across. Shot goes wide by Brian Campbell. Played by Numminen. Around the boards. Off the stick of Jochen Hecht. Ruchin moves it to Strudwick. Pressured by Hecht, who knocks it away. Daniel Briere checked by Pody. Hecht shoved to the boards by Strudwick. Good job by Hecht to maintain possession. Here comes Briere. He's stopped by Weeks, and Weeks has the puck.
Briere seems to get more shots from the side of the net or behind the net than he does way out in front of the net. Yeah, he's missing a helmet after that play. Briere sneaks in from behind the net, tries to wrap around, and the big foot makes the play for Weeks, and then Pody ripped the helmet off of Briere. Face-off Rangers zone as Briere retrieves the helmet. Kasparaitis back on the ice now, Sam.
The Sabres are 1-2, 1-0 in overtime, winning in overtime, and 1-0 in a shootout.
Drury won the draw. He's good on face-offs. He's really good.
Finneganoff lost control. Pushed out by Moore to Straka. Down the boards to Moore. Moore against Numminen. Moore holds. Numminen forces it back. 1:40 gone by in overtime. Moore with the puck. Numminen staying with him. Good job by the veteran Teppo Numminen. And the Sabres head the other way. Maxim Finneganoff. Puck checked away by Strudwick. Rather by Kondrachev. Kasparaitis on the ice. Weeks blocks it. Kondrachev plays it. Little over 2 minutes gone by in overtime. Jason Ward. Ward moves deep. Back to Malik. Off a skate. Jagr's got it. Jagr against Roy. Deflected. Ward has it against Kalinin.
That was McKee on Jagr again.
Dmitry Kalinin with a puck. Pushed to the head to Derek Roy. Now moving in is Briere. Briere bobbing, weaving, moves around the net, forced behind the net by Roosevelt. Good play. Talinder to Briere. It's intercepted by Nylander.
Nylander had a hold of a stick.
Yes, he did. Roosevelt moves across behind the back feed to Nylander. Nylander controlling the puck. Plays it across to Roosevelt. Now it's Strudwick coming in from the left point. He's tied up by Kalinin. Derek Roy takes over. 2 minutes to go in overtime. Takeaway by Strudwick. Used good strength. Pody's got the puck. Coming off the bench, Ruchin shoots wide. Nieminen with the puck. He's checked by Kalinin.
Penalty for holding
coming
Nieminen.
up. It's against Buffalo. Rangers will get a power play in overtime.
1:45 to go. It's a 2-minute minor. Nieminen was held, grabbed, but he kept his balance, didn't take a dive. And I didn't know if it was going to get called or not, and then it was. And Lindy Ruff kind of gives it the old, oh, you got to be kidding me. So Nieminen worked. It all started with Strudwick's hit along the far boards. He nailed his man. Now here's the hook. And there was a grab, too, I thought I saw anyway on Nieminen. He kept his balance. Strudwick here kept the play alive with this. Oh, did he ever hit Roy? And that kept the puck in the zone. And then after that, the penalty was taken.
So it's a 4-on-3 power play in overtime for the remainder of the overtime.
There's the penalty. Well, here we go.
Kalinin in the box.
Rangers called timeout? Yeah, they called timeout because Yager was on the ice. So it gives their big boys a chance to rest.
Remember the Crosby-Ovechkin matchup? It was 4-0 Crosby and the Penguins.
Yeah.
It's 5-4 now. Pittsburgh's still leading.
Kalinin here grabbed him, knocked him off there, and then there's the hook right into the midsection.
Buffalo penalty.
And it's called.
Actually, I thought there was more of a grab. I was wrong on that.
Rangers are 0 for 5 on the power play in the game.
Did you say it's 5-4 now?
5-4 Pittsburgh leading.
How many does
Washington.
Ovechkin have?
I don't have the sheet. They got to give me the score sheets. Ottawa leading Carolina 5-3. Atlanta and Montreal 2-2 in the third. And right here, 2-2 with 1:45 to go in overtime.
Remember,
Rangers on a power play.
Norton's had some injury problems with his right leg.
No goals for Ovechkin in the game. Crosby has at least one. We know that.
High
Puck
stick.
was touched with a high stick.
Yager. The puck
And
was in the air.
face-off deep in the Ranger zone.
That knocked 5 seconds off. Biron is still pacing underneath the runway. The backup goaltender, he's still pacing because I have a feeling if it goes to a shootout, he may have to go in.
Somebody should go back there and take shots on him.
He's still pacing.
Drury, as John mentioned, has been outstanding going against Nylander. And Drury gets a shot off and a save by Weeks. Nylander and Straka. This is Straka on the puck.
Sam, the game here in October, Drury was 16-3.
4 forwards on for the Rangers. Nylander, Straka, Pruka, and Yager. Straka. Yager gets in shooting position, and he breaks his stick. We've seen that way too often this season. Yager gets one from the bench. 1:10 to go in overtime. Rangers on a power play. Straka to Yager. Yager moves in. Mike Greer, Teppo Newman, and Jay McKee for Buffalo.
1 minute remaining in overtime.
1 minute to go in overtime. Straka to Yager. Nylander's in front. Now Pruka. Pruka to Yager. To Straka. To Pruka. To Yager. Save Norton. Pruka to Yager. Hit the outside of the net. McKee's got it. And he clears. 35 seconds to go in overtime. Straka to Yager. Linder is there. Intercepted by Connolly and clears.
Good play.
Weeks gets it to Straka. 20 seconds to go. Yager against Linder.
Yager's out of gas, I think. He stayed on the ice.
Cleared out. 10 seconds to go.
Penalty, no, high stick. Face off, Rangers zone. Important face-off. Even though Sabres are short-handed, they can try to get some offense. You're going to see a couple of saves here. This is a reverse angle look at it. It'll be from the near side of the ice. Norton, did the second shot go on goal, Sam? I'm not sure.
I thought it missed outside, John. We'll see.
Straka sets it up. A couple of good passes. There's a shot. That's the one where Yager, I'm sorry, that's the one where Yager broke a stick on the play.
Now the face-off won by Ruchin. Final seconds of the overtime. Roosevelt with 5 seconds. Ruchin across. Wines fires. It's blocked by Ludman. We go to a shootout. The Rangers and Sabres go to a shootout. Fourth shootout for the Rangers, second shootout for Buffalo.
This is the play where the Rangers get 2 shots. Good pass work. Down low, and then back to the top, cross. Yager, they're trying to find a shooting lane. Quick pass, bang. There's a shot and a save. Beautiful save there. Then there was a second one here. McKee got it, but it was going wide. It was going to go wide of the net.
So, each team, as John mentioned earlier when they went to overtime, has got a point out of this game. And now, shootout time.
The Zambonis on the ice, they're going to take a couple of runs each up and down the ice to clean, without putting fresh water on to freeze. They're just trying to clean the snow off so the shooters have an opportunity to handle the puck as well as they can.
Thursday night is Thanksgiving, and it's also hockey night in New York. And we've got the Rangers in Atlanta. John and I will be there with our MSG crew, and we hope you'll join us. Hockey night in New York is presented by Panasonic. Hyundai Rangers game night at 6:30. And then the Rangers and the Atlanta Thrashers at 7 o'clock Thanksgiving night.
Atlanta, Montreal tied up at 2 in the third period there. Okay, who's the goaltender? Sam Norton. It looks like he's going to stay in. That's him, 35. Now there's an injury problem. There's an injury problem. You wonder if they'd make the change, but he stays, it looks like.
Staying. Bill, John, I want to say something while we have a moment. Coming into the season, people would ask, and I know they asked you, they asked me, well, who are the Rangers goaltenders? They had no idea. The Rangers have gotten outstanding goaltending from the beginning of the season.
Kevin Weeks again tonight.
Strong game.
Lundqvist has had 1 questionable game, and Weeks has had 1 questionable game. So 22 out of 24, they've had outstanding goaltending.
Yeah.
That's pretty darn good stuff, isn't it?
Rangers are 2-1 in the shootout, and both winners scored by Peter Pruka.
One was a top corner shot, and one was one right there through the legs. That was against Clemenson, of the New Jersey Devils, and this is top corner on Luongo. Oh, baby. This kid's got ice in his veins. Well, Smoozer, here we go again.
This is what it's all about. Buffalo, Daniel Briere got the winner for them in their only shootout game as they won against Tampa Bay.
Straka on the ice. Looks like he's the first shooter for the Rangers. Yes, he is. Dominic Moore was on the ice. He now gets off, maybe hoping he'd get picked. Well, Straka gets the call. Interesting, the goaltenders told the coach, Tom Rennie, that if it gets deep into the shootout, Ryan Hallwig is very good on breakaways. We found that out through practice.
Marty Straka starts it off in the shootout. He scores!
Wow.
Rangers get the jump on Mika Noranen and the Buffalo Sabres.
And they went to that same side where the leg might be bothering him. Straka made sure he went over to his right to make sure that he could shoot to the stick side. And as Noranen dropped down with his blocker, he left the whole top corner exposed. And was it ever hit nicely by Straka?
Daniel Briere for Buffalo.
Their top goal scorer.
He's got great moves and great hands.
He's hard to predict, a deker or a shooter.
Moves in on Kevin Weeks. A lot of moves of beauty.
He's sort of like Nylander. See how slow he was going? He was so slow that he takes the goaltender out of the play. What a nice move. Wow. Slow it down. And when you slow it down, you can take your time going side to side. Now look at this. Is Biron coming out, Sam? He might be. They may make a goaltending change here. The referee's gone over to talk to Lindy Ruff. Biron's at the door. And he's going in. Yeah.
Wow, look at this. After one round of the shootout, Marty Biron is replacing Mika Noranen.
Where does Straka shoot the puck? To that right leg side. And that's where the injury problem has to be. And he is cold, but he's a big kid. A big kid is right, and now Nylander will go. And Sam, he kind of is like Briere is. If he goes down and takes his time, he slows the game right down to a slow pace sometimes when he moves in.
Nylander against Biron. Biron comes way out. Nylander fake scores. 2-1 Rangers in the shootout.
He was going slower than Briere. I'm telling you, this is not a bad strategy for stick handlers. Take your time and then make the play, and you have time to finish, not going fast and past the net.
Alesh Kotelik now for the Buffalo Sabres.
He's got a shot that is really, it's hard and it's quick.
Rangers leading 2-1 in the shootout. Second chance for Buffalo. Kodalik scores.
He faked the shot and it went to his right. Wow, 2-2.
And out for the Rangers. Yager comes in.
Look at this. Fake shot, pumped the leg, and we're seeing a lot of that with Ovechkin and Crosby and Kodalik. And then he went to the glove side. Yager now, hope his stick doesn't break.
You know, I was thinking the same thing. He's already broken one.
As he gets some attention here.
They're on their feet, watching the shootout. Yager against Biron. Yager scores!
That's his patented move, Sam. He'll take the puck deep, and then before he goes around the player with a puck behind him and a long reach and strong wrists, he elevates it up over the goalie who's going down thinking deke. Oh, what a nice play. And you see, watch Biron's stick extend, and he went right to that side. If this is it right here.
Chris Drury for Buffalo. He must make it to keep the shootout going. Drury against Kevin Weeks. Save Weeks, Rangers win!
And you cannot score on a rebound. Against the rules, he tried to go through the legs. Weeks with one save, it was the big one. Rangers get 2 points in that 5-game segment. They get their 6 points, Sam.
What a game. Last time the Rangers were 7 games over 500. In 2001, Kevin Weeks came up with a big one as the Rangers, all 3 shooters scored in the shootout.
Wow.
Weeks comes up with a save off Chris Drury. Rangers win on the road and now have a 3-game winning streak.
And they move on to Atlanta where they play Thursday. Kevin Weeks had an outstanding game all game long. He had, let's see, 39 shots plus the shooters here in the shootout. And he simply played well on the road and finally got a little bit of offensive support. And the Rangers have another important win. It's very good for their team.
Rangers never led in this game, but they win in the shootout.
Drury tried to go through the legs.
And you can't do that.
That's against the law.
No rebounds in the shootout.
And now for tonight's
Weeks makes the save.
stars of the game. The third star.
One more time. And that means the Rangers win. They're 3-1 this season in the shootout.
Hey.
The Rangers bench explodes.
It's another point in the standings.
And a good effort on the road, John. It's a good road win against a good home team in the Buffalo Sabres, a team that had won 3 in a row. And the Rangers find a way to win.
Going back to that goalie change with Lindy Ruff making the goalie change in the shootout, you also have to worry about long-term injuries to somebody.
Right.
So it was a play that I think he had to make.
The Oppenheimer Team Contributor Award tonight goes to Jaromir Jagr with a goal and an assist. He has 20 goals on the season, but he also gets the winner in the shootout. The shootout winner, a goal and an assist in regulation, and a good night for Jaromir Jagr.
And 3 goalposts.
Wow.
In the same game.
Took a bad penalty, but his teammates came up
Well,
big
he's done
for
a
him.
lot for them, and his team
That's
battled
right.
to kill that penalty, which they know that you had to kill it because Jager's played so well for him all year.
Oppenheimer Funds, the right way to invest. John Giannone is standing by at the MSG Sports Desk. He'll have the Rangers recap. The Knicks getting ready to play Charlotte. And Billy Wagner in town to talk to the Mets. Would he be their closer next season? Maybe. We're going to close the show in just a little while here in Buffalo. The Rangers come up with a 3-2 win in the shootout. We're back in Buffalo where the Rangers win in the shootout 3-2. Coming up, the MSG Sports Desk presented by Toyota with John Giannone. Rangers recap, all the scores around the NHL plus other highlights. Knicks getting ready to play in Charlotte, and Billy Wagner visiting the Mets in New York. Moments ago, the winning Rangers into the locker room greeted by their head coach, Tom Rennie. Don't hit Jen Ortmeyer that hard.
Good job, week 6. What a work, guys. Good job, Rangers!
That's a happy locker room, Kevin Weeks, isn't it?
It's very jubilant in there. We escaped that one, so we're all thankful.
How do you mean escape? That was a pretty good game tonight. I thought it was entertaining, and you were sharp.
It was, but Buffalo's a good team, JD. You know they came out and they really pressed us hard, and it took us a little while to get our legs going, and Coach came in and let us rat act a little bit, and then we picked it up from there. So that's the sign of some of those games that you have to play in on the road, as you know.
What's your view, a goalie's view on the shootout?
Again, it's always great when you win. It's tough to lose. It's definitely tough to lose that way. But the fact that we've been victorious in them so far makes it that much sweeter.
What is your mindset when you're playing the shooter? How do you approach each shooter?
It all depends on each individual guy. They have a lot of righties on that team, so that made it difficult. That's why all those guys went glove side. And I bid on Breer's move. He made a great play, and Kodelik the same. So I figured I'd go old school and a little retro on the last one, and it worked for me. So we were lucky that way.
Let's take a look at that save on Chris Drury as he comes in. What are you thinking here?
I thought he was going to go glove, and then I just said, you know what, just let me stand up here just in case and try and take away the middle of the net. And that's what Benoit always preaches, try and take away the middle of the net. If they go around you, they go around you. So it worked out well.
Kevin, just let me know. Oh, we'll take another look at the play here. It looked like Drury saw 5-hole, and you closed it right off. The traffic around the net. Buffalo was there 2 or 3 times tonight, right in your kitchen, as they say. What's your opinion on that, what you've seen this season?
It's been different. Fortunately, Marty's been selected for the competition committee, so he can kind of plead our case a little bit more. I'm sure, hopefully, people will listen to him and his views on that. But it has been different, especially with the additional space in the defensive or offensive zone for either team, with the blue lines being pushed back. So it creates a lot more havoc in front of the net for the goalies. And I noticed that right from our first preseason game in Long Island that I played in. It just seemed like there were double and triple screens in and around the net, and it's tough to find the puck sometimes.
Were you folks at the game tonight?
No, they didn't make it in. They were entertaining some people. I had some buddies come in from Toronto, though, so it's always nice to see some familiar faces. Congratulations on a great effort and a big win, Kevin. Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you.
Kevin Weeks with an outstanding effort, 37 saves. Rangers win in a shootout, 3-2. They score 3 goals in the shootout. Buffalo 2, and then Kevin Weeks stopped Chris Drury to clinch the win. Our next game, Thanksgiving night in Atlanta. Rangers and the Thrashers on Hockey Night in New York. Hyundai Rangers game night at 6:30. Rangers and Thrashers at 7. John Giannone has the complete sports wrap-up at the MSG Sports Desk. It's coming up next. Rangers recap, Knicks, Billy Wagner, free agent in town, and then unnecessary roughness at 10. Our producer, Joe Whalen. Our director, Bob Lewis. Associate director, Jeff Strauss. Our graphics coordinator, Steve Napolitani. For JD, this is Sam Rosen. Good night, everyone.